Hi, everybody.
Good night.
Did you see the guy who's been doing a poo for like 20 something years? That people finally got their panties in a wad about him doing it because he's white.
No, I didn't. I didn't see
I
that.
did not see that.
Yeah, Hank Azaria or whatever. He does like police chief, a fucking mayor. He does a bunch of the guy voices. People are giving him shit that he's doing a poo, and he's like, "Fine, I'll step back and let a fucking Indian guy do it. I don't care."
Right.
I mean, why so soon?
Yeah.
So anyway, hi everybody. Welcome to TNT Podcast.
Yeah. This is episode 89.
89.
89.
9.
9.
Today we got Ian, or his top of his head.
Yeah. Me, and then of course the disembodied voice. Might as well be Jarvis, right?
They're all marveled out because they saw Infinity Wars today.
Oh, you spoiled it.
I didn't spoil it. I just said that's what you did. I didn't tell you anything about the
You,
movie.
you spoiled it. Now I should spoil you.
I am spoiled. Just ask my wife. Spoiled rotten.
But no, I won't. I won't do that to. I won't put any spoilers in there for the audience, though. They don't deserve that.
Right.
Besides, Frank doesn't really care, anyways.
Right.
He's just in it for the Guardians. He said.
Yeah, I don't care about any of the other characters that, like, Black Panther, Iron Man, Avengers. Who else? I don't.
Who else was there?
You know, Jesus, Mary, Joseph. I think that's it, right?
I think so.
Hmm. Well, anyway,
Anyways,
no, I'm looking forward to Deadpool, and that's about it. Because the X-Men aren't in this at all, right? I mean,
well, I thought they were. Me and Nate were talking about that. I thought Wolverine was supposed to be in there or something. So I thought maybe, like I said, there's a shitload of. It's a two-part movie. The one came out this year, the first one, and then next year is supposed to be the second half. So and there's like over 70 Marvel characters in there or whatever, and we've only seen a handful. Like the same amount of people that you normally see in a Avengers movie. So there's probably a lot more characters to be introduced in the second part. But yeah.
Yeah.
did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
It'd be horrible if it was like, nah, it sucked.
No.
So, what else have you guys been up to?
Not a whole lot.
Tell us about you, Nate. You're the one who hasn't been on the show in like, I don't know.
Oh, before we get into that though, we usually do the. You know what we usually do, Frank?
Oh, what's that?
I don't give a fuck.
Soda Talk with Frank and Ian.
Yes.
I didn't know we did that. That's totally not my voice or anything.
No, it's Jarvis's voice.
Oh,
Good job, Jarvis. I give Jarvis all the credit.
So what are we drinking
Anyways.
on?
So they started putting these in stores. I did get your message that I found them at another Marks though. I don't think they have it at our Marks yet, but yeah, Bob Blast. That's back this summer, I'm guessing. And then gotta have my usual Fanta pineapple. And Nate's drinking the same thing, the Bob Blast.
How you like
and
it,
then I
Nate?
got some water.
Pussy.
Yeah, how do you like it, Nate? Is it the Bob Blast that you remembered?
It is not.
Well, you think it tastes different?
It does. A little bit.
Well, he didn't spit in it before he gave it to you, so
Yeah, I spit in the closed can.
he's good. It's real good.
Real good. What about you, good sir?
Well, remember I had that 2-liter of Mountain Dew Ice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to polish it off. I forgot it goes flat after a week.
Oh yeah, after you open it. That's 2 liters for you, man.
And that's why I don't get them. I also have 2 cans of the newer Baja Blast as backup.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
I still had a can of the last batch that came out just to hang on to it because I didn't think it was coming back. And I was looking at the cans for differences. I was like, is there a difference? The really only difference is the black top at the bar at the top. The older one says for a limited time, and this one doesn't fucking say it. Even though all the advertising says for the summer or for the season or whatever the hell they say.
Right. I still wish they would have brought back the Sangria Blast too, man.
Right? I missed that. What about you, Nate? What do you wish they'd bring back?
Well, he likes that Shaq soda or
The
the
LeBron James Sprite.
LeBron James Sprite.
Yeah, that one's okay. I like the tropical mix. You can still get that at stores.
Oh yeah, I got some backup of that.
Back up. Back that ass up. I still have some Crystal Pepsis in the fridge.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, was that one of your favorite, Nate, or could you take the Crystal Pepsis or leave them?
I would say it tastes like a cleaner Pepsi, so it's good, just it's not the best.
I don't really normally care for Pepsi, so while I like the Crystal Pepsi, I still would rather just have Mountain Dew or Coke. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of just like the regular Coke. I like Cherry Coke or like the Coke Zero. The regular Coke is just like too strong.
Coke Zero, ew, no. Coke
I
Zero.
like Diet Coke.
I can't drink Diet Coke. It is disgusting. My wife loves it. I can't touch it. And Coke Zero is just what I drink when I'm somewhere that doesn't have regular Coke. They're like, we've got Diet. I go, or we got Coke Zero. I go, okay, I'll try it.
Well, I don't. I just drink it just because that's like a lighter thing. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to drink it for the diet part because I know that shit is worse for you than the regular.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. So, are you eating? Are you eating anything, Nate, or Frank? Do you got any snacks there? Me and Nate just ate some pizza.
Ooh, what kind of pizza?
What was that again?
That one is Domino's with their pan pizza.
Yeah, it was like pepperoni and jalapeno toppings.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, he's a fan. I gave him. I know he's gonna finish that bag of chips. I gave him a bag of the blazing Doritos, which is like, it's that kind where it's just like makes you cough just opening it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's into the really spicy stuff. Like, what do you think is your Scoville limit, Nate?
I don't know. I haven't hit it yet.
Well, what have you gone to?
Ghost.
He's done ghost peppers. And what was that like? Was that just like eating a green pepper to you or something?
It was spicy, but like I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I was
Really?
like, that's pretty good.
It's alright.
What about you, Frank?
Although I will say I had a stomachache the next day because I ate like
Yeah,
but of course I don't know if it was watered down or not, because like I was expecting it to be a lot worse, because I ate like 3 to 5 containers of the ghost pepper of a salsa, like that's supposed to be like the ghost pepper salsa. So I'm like, I don't know, like I feel like I might not have gotten the full experience.
Gotcha. Well, I just had I had ramen for dinner, but I put a bunch of spices on it that have like red pepper flakes and like seeds of shit. And I had a new jar of stuff. Like I would usually just sprinkle it on there, and I opened the wrong side, and instead of little sprinkles, I'm
Oh god, that
shit.
sucks.
But I'm a man. I said, well, god damn it. So I ate it, and I got done, and I was drinking the broth, and I looked down, and it was just like a bowl of colored water and seeds. And I'm sitting there crunching seeds in my teeth going, maybe this was a bad idea.
Good for you. Respect.
Tasted good, though.
Bad idea.
Yeah. I get a peanut.
Yeah. No, that's you or Sabina now.
So
But
anyway.
What about you, Frank? What's your spicy threshold?
I mean, I can handle hot stuff. It's just like I don't really eat it anymore because
Getting older.
it's like no, it's like fucking bacon or eggs. Like they say it's bad for gout, then they say it's good for gout, then they say it's bad. So I just try to I just like avoid it because I'm like, fuck it, I'll just stay lukewarm.
Yeah.
So,
well, like, did you used to be able to do like a ghost pepper or something like that?
Yeah, like I was in search of the hottest, shit, and like, I mean, like I get my ramen. I have a seaweed that's covered in wasabi. You ever have wasabi peas? They taste like nail polish remover.
I can't say that I have.
What's nail polish remover taste like?
Yeah.
Well, you ever been around like really strong? What's the word I'm thinking of? It's not paint thinner, but it'll come to me. But like, varnish remover, like really strong, it'll take your breath away. You're like, oh, those are fumes. You have that feeling in your mouth. Your second thought is, I must throw this up right now.
Oh boy.
And I won't even, won't even be after, I won't even eat it. It'll just be in my mouth. Like my buddy who eats them, he puts them in his mouth and goes, mm. And I'm like, why would you want something that makes you make that face?
Trying to have a poker face.
My poker face, my poker face. Ma. Remember when Cartman saying that?
Yeah. So, yeah, anyways, as far as what we've been up to, like me, I've finally took all the of my soundproofing off my wall, and I'm just been working on more of this foam soundproofing stuff, putting the foam backings on them. I decided to go with the glue. The type of glue I've been going with these is just like some standard clear Elmer's glue, like from the dollar store or something. So that's been working pretty good. I just been like I'll put it on there, and then I'll put some weights on there, just let it make sure it bonds pretty tightly,
Right.
And I'm gonna put some Velcro stickies I'm gonna put on there.
Oh, come on. Be like Barnacles and just hot glue it to the fucking walls.
No, like I said, me and Nate have to worry about security deposits, right, Nate?
Yep.
I got to play with power tools some more.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
Well, the same tool. My drill that I drilled a hole in my desk. I've went in and drilled holes in my drawers.
Nice.
So I ran cables through them, so I have USB extensions in my top drawers.
Oh, that's cool.
I overestimated. I said, "Man, it's gonna be a 6 to 8 foot desk." I said, "Might as well get 10-foot cables." It's way too fucking long. I mean, at the time, I was considering the computer was going to be on the desk and it was going to go underneath, so I figured it needed to,
Right.
Plus, I could
Well,
just tuck the shit under it, so big deal.
my luck is it's always too short, so I was been trying to
That's
get
what
longer
she
length.
said.
Oh no, she did.
Imagine cut it twice, still too short.
But yeah, I bought two USB hubs that I'm gonna be wiring to the like opposite ends of both my desks. So yeah, it's good to have like extra plugs there, you know. So
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done cable management yet. Today, I was assembling a new trolley cart thing for my PC. For those who've been following the show, I got a big ass monitor now that was so big I had to take the computer off of my desk. And when I put it on the floor, I had a stand, but it wasn't made for it. So it didn't fit the best. And this one's on wheels and stuff, so it'll be a little easier to move around.
That's cool, man. Yeah, you're saying drills and stuff. I still want to 3D print out. You could they have designs that you could 3D print out to turn your my Dremel into like a rotary tool or whatever. Or I think it's called. Is that what
a drill press?
What?
A drill press?
Well, you could do a drill press, or you could do what's that thing where you can move around so you could cut shapes and stuff out of the wood? Yeah, router. I'm sorry, not a rotary is for like spinning tools.
Right.
But yeah, a router. Yeah, that would be pretty. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, when I had wood shop and I had a piece of wood that I was supposed to make the edges around, and I sat there and sanded that son of a bitch for the whole class. And I told the teacher, I'm like, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do this. He's like, oh, do this. I was like, oh, the router. Duh. I'm fucking stupid.
Well, when I was...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
In my defense, it was before I got into tools and cars and stuff, so.
All right. Well, I the best way I think that I was able to round the corners of those spacers that I'm working on for my monitor arms was just I made some templates using some metal washers, so and then just using like the grinding tool on my Dremel to trace around them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they'll all be this, like the same size of a level or whatever you call it.
Right, radius and all that.
Yeah. Exactly. So, we were asking, what have you been up to, Nate?
Me?
Yeah, did you want to talk about your friend at all or no?
Nah.
Okay. That's fine. I understand.
His friend? You can't tease now.
No, it's not something positive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never
mind.
And Nate's I was asking him about another thing and he said he didn't want to talk about it. So Nate's not been having too many positive things happen in your life recently, have you, Nate?
Yeah. I got the metal for the injection molder.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yep.
Yeah, he really wants to get on injection molding.
Yep.
But I'd say you need to get your 3D printer and stuff in working order first, man.
Well, it is in working order. It just like I have to get the thing, the extruder changed out.
Is that the one that you said was stuck?
Yeah, I got it
Yeah.
unstuck. It just, if basically if I do another 3D print and it breaks again, like it could get permanently stuck, and I don't want that to happen. So I want to get an E3D hot end in there.
Yeah.
That way, I don't have to deal with bullshit.
Also, he wants to do it where the guts of the 3D printer are on the outside, like a lot of the 3D printers are nowadays, because like if something goes wrong and it needs to repair it or whatever, it's like a 2-person job because somebody has to like tip it over while somebody else is working on the guts of it or whatever, the circuit board.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That Robo 3D though, like, I mean, it seemed like a good 3D printer, and it probably has, like, it probably still has potential, but like they just really screw people over with that stuff,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their customer service really sucks, right, Nate?
They said that they bought more customer service, apparently. Now you don't have to wait you used to have to wait like a month and schedule for like an hour time slot.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's shitty.
Yeah, it is shitty. And they're like 24-hour support, except the guy doesn't actually know anything. So to get like a guy that actually knows shit,
That's extra.
he has like, yeah, it's like, here, if you make an appointment, we could get you in a month, but you got to it's on the hour appointment. So if you miss your hour, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that. You're a paying customer, goddammit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Wow, what a ripoff.
Right. They supposedly bought new, but like at this point, I'm like, fucking A.
Fucking A.
Actually, I sort of have to use the bathroom. Did you guys want to start into the battle stations here?
Sure.
And you guys could judge some battle stations. You have all the links for all that shit, right, Frank?
Yeah. Hold on.
Man your battle stations. Man your battle stations. Station.
So Ian's votes don't count now, right?
None of this counts. Nothing matters.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm opening this in a new window, tab, whatever. And screen share. I figured he'd talk about this fucking thing. So his first one for the evening is a flight sim. I guess I didn't look. Is this his theme? Flight sim. I guess that's his theme for the week, ladies and gentlemen, is flight sims.
Ooh.
Do you like flight sims, Nate?
I do like some flight sims.
Just some?
Just some.
Excuse me. Sorry, that was rude. Well, I've seen this one before. It's fucking crazy. Like,
Does it have that mech game controller?
That what?
Okay, there's a game that I think it was Steel Battalion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like a 2-button controller.
Yeah, I don't know what he's got here because I'm not a flight sim guy. I get lost when they like tell me to go up to go down. That when I was a kid, that blew my mind. I'm like, I don't understand, and I crashed all the time. Plus, like, I mean, some of the guys I've seen with these are like real serious about it. Like one guy last week was a pilot.
Yeah.
So, and of course he's got a Switch on the desk. So someone's like, "Oh, that's running from a Nintendo Switch."
It could be now.
And he's like, I could say it's underpowered, but Switch runs Doom.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what the hell are those things above the keyboard. Is those supposed to be lights?
I think so.
I mean, oh, that's right, because I think he streams on Twitch, so I think it's to make his face brighter, so the camera can see him, which is stupid. I mean, I understand. They're like, people aren't going to join if you don't have your fucking face. That's stupid, though, because really, you're joining for the personality. I don't care about the dude's face. I really don't. I mean, it's I've seen people stream that literally have no commentary. They just play. That's stupid.
Well, okay, think of it this way.
Uh-huh.
For those people, what if you wanted to walk through?
Then I'd still need an explanation.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, that is stupid.
Because I'm like, I had a guy I couldn't beat, and I had to get on the thing. They're like, yeah, this guy, all you gotta do is memorize his pattern. If I watched it, I would have had no fucking. I'm like, how would he beat him? He's a magician. He's a fucking wizard, man. But so yeah, I mean, he's got pedals. So do you actually use? I guess you use pedals in flying a plane, huh?
Yeah.
God, fuck that. And you got a mouse and keyboard and all that shit is clamped to his desk, isn't it?
Yep.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, it can be rough.
Rough. I'm reading the comments here because the poster microphone broadcasting for Twitch. I've seen this guy's post before. He just didn't have a good picture, so I figured he would get him, get to him at some point. Wow, there's a lot of text in here. I mean, screen's kind of small though for, when you say, I mean,
yeah.
Like the other guy that I saw that had a flight sim rigged up that was a pilot, he had a surround setup, but his was extra stupid because he wanted the screens in the front of the desk instead of in the back, so they were clamped to the front. Just fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Because then he's got to stand away from his desk, and he can't put anything on his desk or use his mouse or anything.
Right.
But, people are dumb, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
But yeah, that's one of those desks that goes up and down so it can, sit, stand. He's got Sennheisers, which model? Let me see. Okay, those are the 600s, I believe, without looking too close, because they got that speckled color on the head strap thing. Expensive ass microphone, a trackball mouse. Do you ever play with a trackball?
I have played with the trackball before, and it's garbage.
I played with one years ago when I was a kid, but that was just playing. Not like I wouldn't actually people love trackballs and still use them. I wouldn't. No. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have any interest right now at all. But I don't know what the appeal is, but I mean, I don't know what he would use it for in this case, unless he uses it. Because see, when he's streaming, it's a dual software thing. Because not only is he playing a flight sim, so he's got all the variables in that regard. He's also streaming, so he could be using it for his streaming software and not even actually utilized by the flight sim. It's just a streaming thing.
Right.
So I don't fucking know. I don't know. There's so much stuff it could be. But I mean, if it suits him, that's great. I can He's got a joystick to go up and down. It's got foot pedals, lights. I can't tell what that thing is on the left. Can you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, at all?
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, I'm sure it says in the comments, but I wouldn't even know what to search.
If it's got like a 4-panel thing and it's a button and it's got like levers and crap and foot pedals, that is that mech game for Steel Battalion, because that is.
I don't know. What is Steel Battalion? I heard you say that a minute ago.
It's a mech game and it's for Xbox, and it has the most ridiculous controller ever. And if you die in the game, it erases your save data.
Oh. Why would anyone want that?
I'm not sure why.
Oh. Okay. Want to make sure I wasn't the only one. It looks like he's using that mouse a hell of a lot, though, because his mouse pad's nice and worn. How long do you think Ian's going to be gone?
A while.
Oh, man, shit. Well, okay, let me, let me open up his, second station.
Yeah. Tell him the first one was the best one.
Copy link. Let me, paste and go. Ooh, I'm already liking this one better because of all the monitors. Okay, he's got, huh?
This one's broken.
Why is it broken?
It's got too many monitors.
No. The other one only had one.
I know. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why for you a joke?
I usually joke because, life's shitty sometimes, so if you can get a laugh in.
I'm fucking with you.
Exactly, you get it.
This guy fucks. Well, he's got 2 battery backups, so he must have some very serious equipment here.
Yeah, I actually saw a battery backup on a website, and they wanted $3 for it, but it looked like an industrial one.
$3?
$3.
Was it?
This guy was also selling a bunch of laptops for like $3, and I'm like, huh?
Was this Wish.com?
No, it was not Wish.
Okay. Well, anyway, he's got his. At least this guy has his components listed here, and he's extra nice. He even differentiated which rig does what. He's got his flight sim computer, a regular computer, a Surface, a server, storage, which I guess is just the components of the server. Yeah, because it's just the drive. Well, he has a NAS and he has what? Okay, I'm confused here. So he has basically 2 servers?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Because he has a Leon Lee with a fucking ASRock, Intel i7, Noctua cooler, bunch of fans, 16 gig, only 16 gig of RAM, really? Well, no, wait, 32. Okay, that's a little better. But then he's got a Synology with 2 diskless expansion units. Okay, 8 terabytes in RAID 5. Really, dude? With 10 3 terabyte units. That's just a lot of space for not a whole lot of data. He must have bought those like, back before new shit came out, I guess.
Probably.
Yeah, he's got a little sub on his regular computer, which kind of has dinky monitors now that I look at it. The flight sim computer, I mean, the monitors are cool, but those bezels, though.
See, on a flight sim, it would be weird to have multiple monitors, except maybe like rear view camera.
Intel Crucial. I'm trying to see what kind of HP 21.5 touchscreen monitor. So those bombs, the ones at the bottom are touchscreen.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
And then the top one's only a 30-inch. Looks like his radiator on his server is outside of the case. Same with his flight rig, actually, now that I look at it. Because the zoom enhance.
Okay, we have to stop talking about him now.
Shake more than twice, you're playing with it.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Yeah, stop talking about me. Did you guys finish the battle stations already? Both of yours? Both of ours?
Well, no, I got onto your second one.
Well, hey.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I had to go the other number one. You know what the other number one is, right?
The vagina?
No, I had to take a piss, but the other kind of piss.
Oh, he had diarrhea. Cha. Hey, Ian. Doug's on the show. Play the drop I sent you.
What, tonight or the other ones?
I called it Doug drop. God damn it!
Oh, that one I got. Yeah, sorry. I remember you sent me some drops, but I didn't get a chance to get to them. So what's going on, Doug?
Well, this is my first foray here into this now not even close to done new office.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I now have a larger office. We switched a couple rooms in the house. So right now, the only thing I have up here is my desk. It's already set up. Got all my books and stuff up here pretty much, but I have like nothing else, and I only have one lamp light. So I know I'm going to look super fucking washed out. I'm going to look way whiter than I already do. But
Ginger.
That's cool. But that's cool. So.
Gotcha. Well, we're just tearing into Ian's battle stations for the week. I guess your theme is flight sims, huh, Ian?
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
Still look better than you.
I work out.
I pig out.
Good on the delivery there, Ian. I knew I could count on you. So, flight sims. This is the second one.
Yeah, we're doing flight sims. I thought it would be cool to do a week of flight sim, and then I was thinking about maybe some racing sims another week.
And then tractor simulator after that.
Yeah.
That's actually a thing.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Now, this guy here, I'm looking at his setup right now. He has, looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, 3 webcams. 2
Ian, is that your setup?
No.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I wonder if I can fix this. Give me a second, guys. I might be able to fix this shit. Maybe
Fix that shit, Doug.
Washed out, so see what we can do. Let's see what the fuck we can do, mate.
Now, I guess, is that both of his radiators for those two computers just sitting on top of the computers with fans on them?
Yeah.
Is that any better?
Sure.
Hold on.
That's as good as you could get, I guess. Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Yeah, that's totally Doug, all right.
Yeah, it's like, is Doug 1 better than Doug 2? I mean,
Oh, now I wonder why he's got two APC backups here. I know he's got multiple machines, but I would think that they could both run off of one. But
Micro Machines?
Vince Masuda here with Micro Machines.
yeah,
But
would
yeah,
you ever get those, Nate? Those battery backups?
Oh yeah, I thought about buying a couple actually.
I want to get at least a UPC, but you know, gotta get around it.
So
Hey,
what,
how you doing?
Doug, what room did that used to be?
What, this room?
Yeah.
My bedroom.
Oh, your bedroom?
Yeah. So basically what we did is this house is pretty old. So unfortunately, it retains heat. It also retains cold. Of course, at the worst possible moments. So this is actually where I'm at now with the office is the attic, technically, with that, which is converted into a bedroom. So we took it over, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, it's getting pretty damn bad. So we're like, she's like, do you want to switch rooms? I'm like, sure. I get a larger office. And she gets a more comfortable bedroom. So,
Oh, girl,
Well,
look at that body.
I was going to say, you might as well. Nothing going on in that bedroom anyway, so.
Oh, damn.
only want to call your ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh, snap! That was a good one.
snap, snap, snap. How have you been doing, Doug?
Snap, snap, snap,
Oh,
snap,
not too
like
bad.
Doug's
Just,
bed legs.
just working.
Been a few weeks since you've been on the show.
Yep.
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
Yep. Up until this past Tuesday, it was inventory season. So it was super, super fun.
Super, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I haven't really been up to doing much the past couple weeks. So unfortunately. But
Well, that sucks.
I'm back.
Sorry, man.
Back in black.
Did Frank tell you he's got to show him your cam? Did you show him your camera view?
No, hold on. I gotta find the stop screen sharing button.
Yeah, he's in a different camera angle because he's got a 4K TV.
Do the 4K drop.
Oh,
4K, man. 4K all day, every day, except for still probably not at high detail.
Does your 4K have high dynamic range?
I believe so.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, spoilers today on the Avengers Infinity War movie. Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Batman dies at the end.
No.
yeah, me and Nate just
Batman's
got back
parents.
from that movie.
Huh?
He says it's me and Nate we just watched that before we came on the show. We started a little bit late tonight. Nate says it was a good ending.
I think so.
It was.
It's a happy
fucking
ending.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That ending was fucking ball.
Right.
But
Yeah, I got
When
a
did you
49
see it
inch.
today? Earlier, or did you see it in the evening?
I saw it at 7:00 last night. First fucking showing, bitches.
Ooh.
How did you get an early screening?
I walked up to the window and said I want to buy a ticket for Avengers Infinity War.
They said, okay.
This was the first day. The 27th was supposed to be the first day for the movie, dude.
Last night was.
Yeah, last night at midnight, right?
Nope. Last night at 7.
Ooh.
There's no such thing as a pre-midnight anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It's the day before now, pretty much.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. There was let's see, 7:00, 7:05, and then there was 10:00, 10:05. No, it was like 10:20, 10:25, and I'm not sure if they actually did a midnight last night or not. But yeah, these days all the big shit gets released on Thursday evening now, pretty much.
Speaking of big shit,
I
Doug.
saw that before you.
Yuck. So my new 4K is actually a TV. I got it at Wally World.
What brand is it?
LG.
What size?
49-inch.
Why don't you show him that picture you sent me, Frank?
See, that's where you made your mistake.
Oh, what I do wrong?
You bought a TV that was 48.5 inches bigger than Ian here is.
Oh, girl, look at that body. Oh. Yeah, that's my setup right there.
Well, everyone's smart compared to you, Doug.
Oh, girl, look at that body.
That's interesting. I actually thought of you guys yesterday.
He was jacking off. Yeah?
Oh.
Just jacking off. No, I was actually at the Volunteers of America, and I actually was looking at this monitor. It's an old school Dell monitor, and I should have taken a picture of it, but I didn't. But I might go back and buy it in a couple days if it's still there. It's a rotating screen that has 4 USB ports, but it's still just a monitor.
Huh.
Yeah, it's all fucking weird. I'm like, the fuck is this thing? My wife's like, you don't need a new monitor. I'm like, no, but this thing is interesting. So,
yeah. By the way, are you drinking any of these yet?
No. Actually, right now,
Blood orange.
What is that, water?
Yeah. Going to the gym after I'm off the line with you guys. So, I was also drinking some Clearly Canadian earlier this week too. You can get it at your local Meijer now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, good times.
Cool. All right.
Okay, well, can we go back to the first one real quick, just so I forget what it was?
This is the first one.
Oh, okay. Okay, that one was okay, I guess.
Now, what's that thing behind his headphones there? I can't fucking tell.
You need to zoom enhance.
Full screen.
The fuck is that?
The zoom enhance.
No, not that. The fuck is above the fucking keyboard.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
It's lights because he's a streamer, so it puts lights on his face. He posted this setup before, and someone asked him that.
Huh. Too bad no one asked to see his fucking face, huh? Right, Ian?
Right. Oh,
snap. Oh.
Snap.
So yeah, that thing on the left, I guess that's the throttle, I guess.
He said throttle.
Or the selector. I don't know. Because he's got foot pedals, and then he's got that thing on the left, and then he's got the actual joystick.
Throttle joystick.
Joystick.
Now this guy has a server and a fucking NAS. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on with your server stuff, Doug?
I'm actually going to be picking up a couple of processors because I'm going to be doing the larger server. Probably going to go with Ubuntu. I think I'm just decided on that. Or
Or
I might actually end up buying another small Mac Mini and bumping it up, see if I can find a Mac Server Edition.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna put those two, at least one of the servers I have downstairs, to use. I'm pretty set on that in some way, form, or fashion. I don't know.
what? Okay, this third one, Ian.
The fuck?
He's wearing an Oculus and he's got a triple head.
The fucking dipshit.
Well, maybe it's an augmented reality camera. So he's seeing his screens through a camera.
Some of these nuts.
Yeah.
These nuts.
These nuts.
Got him. And he paid for. He's got an Alienware. So.
Ah.
Oh man, still don't give a shit.
Man, he paid out the butt for this thing.
That's kind of like Jerry or Jay's racing sim or whatever.
Yeah. Let me see here. Why do you have 3 screens on Oculus Rift? I'm making a mixed reality system. So there are 2 cameras on the front of the Oculus that can see the screens, controls your hands, and so on, and then using the VR headset to overlay content in front, such as simulated holographic model, etc. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's almost like he knows nobody really gives a shit.
the way that it's like framed up and there's like nothing around him, it looks like he's on a glider. Like someone's gonna push him off of a roof and those screens are just gonna turn into like wings.
And wings.
You're right about one of those things.
What's that?
Someone might push him off the roof.
Yeah, that would be Nate because of jealousy. So this was 2 years ago, and it had 533 upvotes. Your other one with those, I liked it because it's got multiple screens, but since this is what, a year old already, those bottom ones are touch screens, but those bezels do.
Those bezels dough.
Yes, yes.
Doge bezels.
Yeah, we're trying to move
Dasco.
away from the thick ass bezels, though.
Yeah, I mean, I understand they've got that like matte finish, so they don't get a lot of screen glare, but and I don't know why he's got 3 fucking webcams. I mean, that's what it looks like.
I mean, 3 fucking webcams, man. I mean, this is pretty hardcore.
Hey, torque tits, shut up.
What's wrong there, friend? I got a problem?
I'm gonna put this camera in your face so you won't be so whited out.
Shit.
This bright ass green. So he has 423. Wow, 3,602. I guess we know where the internet stands. This one's got storage, it's got notches, it's got screens. This is my number 1.
Yeah, that's my number 1 too.
Hey, number 1. Hey, number 2. This one, I think would be my number 2 just because it's the most current. And then this one's just so goddamn goofy. I'm sorry, I can't even. I literally can't even.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Nate? You like it?
Yep. I like that one.
You like this one?
He wants
I'd
to push
say-
him off a roof.
Yeah. Push him off the roof.
So this is the third one.
He can
Yeah.
fly.
Which one is your favorite, Nate? This one, or this one?
Not that one. Too many monitors.
There is no such
This
thing.
one.
I kind of like that one
Okay,
because
so
it's all kind of funky.
he likes the first one. I'm showing him the first one.
And that guy, you know,
This guy
I
fucks.
believe I can so.
Is this your favorite one? Or
Favorite
oh
one
no,
to
it was
push off
this
the
one.
roof. Yeah, sure.
What?
Favorite one to push off a roof. Absolutely.
Okay, so that's your least favorite one then. So I guess.
I didn't say it was my least favorite. I said, you know,
Well, what would your least favorite one? What would you do to that then?
I don't know.
Throw it in a black hole?
I suppose that's true.
To the pit of misery, dilly dilly.
So is this your
Too
second
many
one?
monitors.
He's making up. I sounds like he's using English, but I can't understand what he's saying.
Well, I think he's going. His favorite one is the one with
That's my favorite.
the lights lighting up his face. That's the first one.
Look,
Right.
the lights are lighting up your big dumb face.
And then I guess he's going for the one with the chair, and then so that's the third one. So
Yeah.
what do you say, Doug?
There's only one sentence that needs to be said. There's no such thing as too many monitors.
I agree.
I
Right.
don't believe that's true.
Well, that's okay. You're just wrong. That's all, Nate.
You can fuck off with that bullshit, Timmy.
Yeah, how could you not enjoy a wall of monitors?
Yeah.
I don't like gaps in between my screens.
Okay. So here's my thing. Make that full screen for me. That way I can point out a couple things about that. We're gonna go through a good old fashioned breakdown of this setup. Okay.
Oh no.
So this guy, number one, believes that he has his specific simulator PC separated from his other items. I'm assuming, just by looking at the picture.
Mhm.
So therefore, he has the 3-bit setup right in front of him there, which is all excused because it fits the profile. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So if he's streaming on Twitch and gets enough of those sweet lights, he probably hosts something on one of the servers or possibly the NAS that he has attached. And then he has the three monitor deal over to the left, which there you're probably looking at possibly his main monitor, his side bit if he's going to be playing some regular games or whatnot and wants just to have that monitor for it. And he might have his server stuff on the smaller screen. So that right there is a total complete breakdown of why that is more awesome than all the other dipshits in this category.
I see monitors as wasted resources because you can just change the channel.
Change the channel?
Yes.
What?
Bitch, there's this thing called when you build a PC, what is the one thing that you have to do to make it look good?
Open your eyes?
No, like when you're building it. Cable management. What better way of cable management than actually having a complete separate system with your cords set up? And that's one thing that also we haven't commented on this is how much of those cords are you actually seeing? How many times on this show have we brought up Battlestations that look like fucking a tentacle fucking hentai fest behind the fucking desk? Seriously.
Right.
This right here, it's even though it's a little clustered and it's a little cramped, it's clean, and that makes up a whole lot of points.
I know, it just where I'm coming from is where's the flight sim? It's the theme.
It's the what?
It's the theme. The theme is flight sim. Where is this flight sim stuff? Does he have a separate? Can you zoom?
He has the pedals on the ground.
I see the pedals on the ground. Does he have? Where's the joystick?
The joystick's on the desk there in front of the monitors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vision's not fantastic.
Okay, do you want me to zoom in on it?
Yeah, okay.
Zoom enhance.
Zoom enhance. Kitties.
Okay, so.
All right. That helps.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't see a joystick. I didn't see that.
Yeah, he has a lot of that shit. This is more of like his...
Oh, yeah, that's a better setup than the other one, yeah. No question.
This is more of like his work side, I guess, and then this is his flight sim side, right, guys?
And you're not even seeing the other side, like on the left, because it looks like he even has another small setup on the left-hand side, too.
No. Now that I can actually see the picture, this is a better setup. Because I could see why you'd want a different setup between your flight sim and your work computer, because flight sim setup is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's a weird theme, but I just thought it'd be interesting to judge them,
Oh, I like flight sims.
Yeah. But like,
okay.
Yeah,
So
like
now that
mainly the good thing about multiple
Sorry.
monitors, I will say, is productivity. You know, like it's faster to be able to just look with your eyes onto another screen than it is to like click and go to whatever, program you want,
I can tell you from personal experience working in an office setting that multiple monitors is a freaking godsend when it comes to productivity, especially when all you gotta do is go bloop, oh, it's there, come back here, it's fantastic.
the thing with me is I'm cheap, so just understand
Well,
that,
you wouldn't be building a flight rig at all then, because it's not going to be cheap.
You'd be more like a flight risk.
Yeah, flight sims are quite pricey. I mean, like Jay does, like it's like a constant thing. He works just on his flight rig, right? Or his racing rig.
I could do a racing rig for like $5.
What?
I could do a racing rig for $5.
And it would look like it cost $5.
Yeah.
No.
Google Cardboard?
No. So for GameCube they had a full racing reel and a full foot pedal setup, and it was $5, and you can make that Bluetooth, and then there you go.
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying a pair of Bluetooth headphones soon. The nice ones, I guess. Not like Frank's like cheap ones that he was trying to talk to us through on the show a long time ago.
Must have been the computer I was using, because I use them as at work all the time, and they never give me any issue.
But guys, I'm different because I have reasons to be cheap, and
I have reasons too. I'm broke. I spent all my money on this monitor, motherfucker.
Yeah, if you take a look at Frank's haircut lately, I mean, fuck's sake, that's how you know it's cheap.
I mean, look at Doug's camera. I mean, granted, you're going to see a picture of him in there, but
shit in here. None of my computers are actually set up right now. Like, I have no computer set up. The only thing I actually have in here right now, computer-wise, is the Legacy Mac Mini and a couple of the older units that I'm working on. I don't have my daily driver up here at all. I don't have my sunflower up here at all. I'm like, I was like, man, should I even fucking do it tonight?
Yeah. No, Nate doesn't like your computers. I mean, you spend money on stuff, but it's other stuff that you really enjoy. Like your computer stuff, you don't spend a lot of money on. In fact, you told me that I should slow down on my computer stuff.
I think you should. If you have to like cut meals, man, like.
Yeah.
Again, man, like if you guys need parts, I got you hook up.
I might keep that in mind.
Like seriously, it's not like new stuff, but if you need like an ATX case, it'll look pretty junky on the outside, but it'll fucking do the trick.
Yeah, like
you're selling it there.
No, I mean you deserve to have some nicer computer stuff, man.
Yeah, I know. It just I'm trying to come up with a video game budget, and it's hard.
Yeah. You're spending a lot of money on that right now, right?
Yeah.
You know what you need to do if you're a little like iffy about like buying parts? What is that one website that I saw something about the other day?
Pornhub.
It's
anyway, on to my Battlestation.
It's actually kind of like Mercari, like for local people, instead of like a really weird eBay ripoff. But
excuse me,
we're called like OfferUp or something. There's somebody in my area who was selling old iMacs for $10, and he had like a crap ton of them. I'm like, holy shit.
By the way, did you bring any good articles, Frank, for Doug here?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice. Good job, man.
So, okay, I had a theme too this weekend.
Nice. You've been keeping up on the themes, man.
I'm trying. It's actually kind of hard, but anything worth doing is nothing's worth doing. Anyway.
And if you want to come back to a theme again, I mean, you could always do that too if you wanted.
Psh, I do what I want.
Yeah, you do what you want, man.
So my theme this week, I went to the regular battle stations. I tried to go to average battle stations. There wasn't a whole lot worth even talking about. So I filtered, instead of by new and by hot, I went by controversial, because people are talking about it. There's got to be a reason, right?
By the way, are we on your 4K screen? Because like everything's tiny on yours.
Yes.
Okay, man.
Anyway,
I think Nate's gonna have to take a piss here too.
well, thanks for telling us. Otherwise, we wouldn't notice.
Dilly dilly.
Anyway, so the thing is, they're all controversial, and let's see if you can spot why. Make a little fun game.
Well, you're gonna have to
Zoom.
you know what on it.
Zoom. Enhance. Zoom.
Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Just print the damn thing.
Well, what do you do to enhance? Because this is as big as I can get it.
There's a joke there, but
Send it. You can send it to me, and I'll do it.
There you go. In the chat.
there you
All
go.
right.
In the chat. In the chat. In the chat.
In the chat.
So,
Okay.
he's got a very unique cable management system here.
There you go.
The fuck?
I'm assuming it's not a modular power supply.
Ooh, look at that body.
Ooh, girl, look at that body. Yeah, he said he went ultra cheap, because that's why he's got a CX power supply. I can't tell if that hard drive is even bolted to anything, or if it's just chilling there on the floor.
Obviously, when he says ultra cheap, he went by raiding the Goodwill dumpster for any box that he possibly could, and possibly raided. I mean, for fuck's sake, man.
I mean, the LEDs, he kind of stuck them right where you're not supposed to put them, so they're totally visible, right?
Oh, you mean on the over here on the case?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah. Like I still haven't put mine on my computer yet, but I'm putting them on like the border of the window on the door, so like they're gonna be facing into the computer,
Right.
But I guess with the tempered glass stuff, it's hard because the whole thing is you can see through them, and some of those cases have it where it's like all sides are tempered glass.
Right. It's like your desk. You're really fucked either way.
Yeah. But I mean, I like it. It's pretty cool though.
I mean,
That's fucking garbage.
too much mom's spaghetti for me.
Yeah. Is
If
that
you're
what did you say the controversial thing was though about it?
Speaking of hentai tentacles in the fucking case.
Well, I mean, like, he went ultra cheap, but then he got a windowed case. Or I don't think he even got a window case. I think he just got a piece of glass and stuck it down the side.
Well, there are some window cases that can be pretty inexpensive.
Well,
They're garbage ass cases with no cable management options, but they're out there.
I don't think he tried.
Tempered glass cases are getting cheaper and cheaper. Like you could get a $40 tempered glass case now, can't you, Frank?
I think so.
Huh. Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon. Whatever you can get your hands on.
So this guy, I'm gonna zoom enhance here.
Spencer Webb?
He actually did an album, which is you don't see a whole lot, but they tell you to do that, so you include multiple pictures. So the first couple, you're like, oh man, that's not too bad looking, right?
Sure.
I mean, he's got he's got a laptop, he's got two monitors. Yeah, that's all right?
Yeah.
And he's got red car, red keyboard, red, in the dark. It kind of it's a theme. And, this angle's a little extreme, but okay, whatever. And then he turns the fucking lights on. He's
It blew up in there, man.
What happened?
What the shit?
I need this.
He propped up a monitor in the middle. He's got sitting on his 360.
Xbox.
He's got ratty ass mouse pads.
Where's the Xbox? Oh, what the fuck? How does he get the discs in? Here, let me move the keyboard for a second. I hope the monitor stand doesn't overheat.
Right, and like, let me get the controller. Oops, I knocked over my monitor because the remotes are holding it up.
What ding sound I hear?
Look at the middle. The fucking middle monitor is held up by a keychain, a little. I don't know what the fuck that white thing is.
This one's my favorite.
What would you do if that was the new water cooled Xbox?
I saw the new water cooled Xbox and it was solid.
What the fuck is on top of the large monitor's base? Is that a wireless charger?
Yes, it is. And his left speaker isn't even facing him; it's facing his microphone. So,
I like his headphones stand.
Yeah.
What the shit?
Look at all that dirt over by the laptop too.
Did you take this from shitty Battlestations, Frank?
No, actually, this is legit on regular Battlestations. Where was it? Posted this on shitty Battlestations a while back, and they gave me lots of tips. Now it looks like some of the stuff here. Just a suggestion: why don't you put the smaller monitor above the Xbox? That would give a little more symmetry to your setup. And try to attach the cables under the desk. I know it's complicated. I know it's complicated to deal with so much cables, but with some work, I think it can improve the looks. But overall, it could work. It's budget. It's great. Thanks. I did try that, but the cables, they're too short. Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
No, fuck him. Fuck him.
So Imager, he got -2 points.
Fucking weeb.
So you're seeing my theme, right? I mean,
what the fuck?
Yeah, weeb theme.
And see,
what the fuck is in the background?
I don't know. Dog bed, I guess. I don't know. Papa-san chair. And he said the cables are too short. If you move the tower over.
I fucking know, right?
Well, if that's a dog bed, somebody needs to call ASPCA.
Right.
Like, Sparky, don't unplug my power supply again.
Sparky. And then number 3, which Ian will understand why I saved the best for last here.
Whoa, yeah, best for last.
Am I not so washed out now? Hopefully.
You look pretty. Sure.
He looks pretty sure. I'll link you, Ian, so you can zoom enhance.
Dang, why is these so much smaller?
Probably because I'm on 4K all day.
Well, but that one you brought up was fine.
Kick down your resolution, you bitch. Man.
No, I'm at 100%.
You bitch. Okay,
nah.
you bitch.
Nah, dog, nah.
You bitch.
Swish, bitch. Another one in the casket, bitch.
I never have actually listened to that song ever.
I just use a control and a mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Whoa. Slow down.
No. What the fuck?
What is
that, Resident Evil?
What is that?
That's his wallpaper.
No, that's an evil, all right, but there ain't nothing resident about that. That's crackhead evil. It's not even a fucking table. It's a fucking piece of plywood over 2 looks to be like It looks to be 2 fucking file cabinets that he fished out of a fucking dumpster.
And he put a strip in the front. Is the fucked
Dumpster
up part.
battle station. by
It's
Frank.
probably wrapped. Is it wrapped all the way around it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Did he go to Walmart and just buy wrappable LEDs?
Yeah.
Like,
I think this is the Walmart setup, isn't it?
and none of it
Frank, what
matches.
was that one with the Walmart, like the picnic table or whatever? That one
I don't know.
white
At
picnic
least
table,
that
fold
would
up
be
table.
fucking-
But his lights look blue, even though they're supposed to be green, and then the keyboard is green, but his tower is red. It's a fucking mess.
Really? Those are supposed to be green?
Well, if you look at the lights, they have a green hue around them, but then like the actual shine they're casting is blue, right?
That could be like almost a lime green though. It's kind of.
I don't know.
But here's my question:
It's probably just a shitty camera that he took it with.
What in the, is that like a bag of Lay's potato chips on the left side? Fucking
That'd be Nate's
Cheeto
setup.
dust.
Screwdriver.
The Lay's, right, Nate?
What?
The chips.
Fucking getting Cheeto dust all over his fucking keyboard. That he probably paid more for the
girl,
keyboard
look
and
at
mouse
that
than he did for the fucking desk.
So,
Excuse me.
yeah,
I don't know. I think he paid more for those chips.
top comment. Definitely remove the LED strip from the front. I'm about to do that, to be honest.
But that makes it custom, bro.
Just put them under the lip of the desk. LED strips are meant to be hidden. He says, I did that yesterday.
And then why does he have his headphones just like dangling there?
Doesn't care.
He just like did not care about keep making his setup look nice, huh?
Okay, here's a perfect example of just doing the obvious things and not like trying to be stylistic with it. If you actually want to have a decent battle station and want it to look good, this is why I don't hate on a lot of LEDs that are on desks, because if they can look good, they just can't be like super obvious, like Sir Bright's a lot here.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
well, I can't believe I have to ask this, Frank. What are we judging? Are we judging, like, what side of the scale here are we judging, for the best or the worst?
Well, I mean, they posted these on Battlestations, so we got to rate them like Battlestations. If this was on average Battlestations, it'd be like, well, he's got it on backwards, but I mean, bless his heart, he's trying, you know. And here,
even if it was on average Battlestation, you're still going to be trying to judge the best of it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this is like,
which one makes us laugh the most?
Yeah.
In that case, it's number 2 for fucking sure.
Yeah, number 2 is my fave.
That's your
good times. Good times.
Maybe he just couldn't let go of the Xbox. Maybe it's dead already.
Yeah.
Right.
So
he's got to hold his monitor up
I'll
somehow.
never let go. I'll never let go. It looked nicer when it was in the dark.
Well,
yeah, like,
hey, at least if you can keep the lights off, it's probably the best then.
It's like, hey, baby, look at my apartment. Oh, don't mind the sheets that have the Power Rangers on them. So
the meatloaf.
Yeah, I got the
meatloaf.
This one I needed a third. Basically, it's not. It's not as bad as it could be if he cleaned up the fucking horrible rat's nest of cables. This would be tolerable.
This is your favorite one, or which one was your favorite one?
Well, since we're going with Nate's system of what one made us laugh the most, I don't know. I don't know. What do you like? The triple monitor or the lights in front guy?
Probably the second one is the most laughable. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then the third one, then the first one.
Like, I seriously had a guy. He posted his monitors, and somebody said, "Well, why don't you get monitor arms?" Well, they're not, VESA monitors. I said, "Well, just get an adapter for your monitor." Well, do I got to drill into the back of it? No, you fucking idiot.
You buy a fucking adapter, you fucking mook.
He found the adapter. I said, just type in the name of your monitor and adapter, and he found a link. He's like, because it was the kind that has the part of the mount is just a stick and it goes into a hoop basically to hold it. And he's like, "Do I still have to drill into my monitor?" I go, "No, don't do that, you idiot! Jesus Christ, don't don't."
Yeah, I was able to finally take the like the bracket and the base totally off the Samsung monitor.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a Samsung.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one's got 4 upvotes. This one, the triple monitor has 6, so he has 2 upvotes per screen.
Oh wow! And then what was the first one?
And then
that was probably the best.
And then the best looking one gets 18, obviously, because I mean, really, it almost looks like he has smoke blown into his tower, which actually kind of complements what's on his monitor. If he had like a proper monitorizer and just bunched together that mess of shit, this would be this would be passable.
Yeah, but that one, and then I'd probably say the second one. Then the third one would probably be the order if you're trying to say which is the least shitty, you know.
Fucking, even with this one, even with the lights off though, because then that LED wow wow wow
that would blind you just trying to look at the monitor.
Right.
So the theme for this one is please turn the lights off.
Yeah. And the other one is keep the lights off. These are all keep the lights off.
Yeah. Don't even turn the LEDs on. Just walk in the dark and
I hope you don't trip on something.
So that's my setups for the week.
Okay, you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Do.
Station.
The fuck is that? Is that a Walkman?
Yes, it is.
What are you gonna do with that Walkman?
Boom, boom, boom. Found it while I was moving all my stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, oh, retro tech.
Got all nostalgia out, huh?
Here you go. Want some more retro tech? Okay. Whoever guesses this wins a prize. And when I say prize, I mean nothing. How many megapixels is this camera?
1.
Wrong.
2.
Wrong.
0.5.
Wrong.
0.1. 4.
0.15.
Wow.
The best part about it, still works.
Yeah, I had a 4 back when I was in college. Back like 2005.
4.
I think I still have one.
Okay, is it time for the news?
Isn't that what 4K pretty much is like 4 megapixel? Oh no, that would be 8 megapixel, I guess, because he times the 2,000 about 4,000, I guess.
You gotta make the guy with 3 screens your wallpaper, Ian.
Yeah. Doug's wanting to get my sound.
The news with the whole crew.
Except for Ben. Aw.
Except for Ben and Solange.
Oh, don't you
Who the
miss
fuck
her
is Ben, by the way?
smashing on chips? Talking to roommates. Oh yeah, what's going on, buddy? How's it going there?
Did he come over? I'm not gonna move my mouth from the microphone. Oh, Ian's just talking about the show or something. Entertainer, Ian.
Wait, who is this? Who are we talking about?
Solange, Ben's girlfriend.
Is that her name?
Yes, Solange.
Is that a real name?
That's a real name.
That's his boo.
Incredulous. Like, wait, this person is that a real name?
She's Canadian.
Hey.
Whoa!
Sailboat.
Here's the first news story. How do you spell that?
Hey.
Canadian? There's a J in the middle, I'm sure.
No. Whatever that hot mess of a name is. How do you spell that?
Anyway, guys. So Valve loses
Seriously,
final
this
appeal
is.
to Australian
I'm not going to be
lawsuit.
able to sleep now.
What are you talking about?
How do you spell that name?
Oh,
You
it's
fell asleep on the show, Nate. Don't you lie to me.
It's kind of rhymes with orange.
So, okay, yeah. Continue. Sorry.
So Valve loses final appeal in Australian lawsuit, on the hook for $2.4 million fine.
Did you hear about this one, Frank? You might even have this one.
No, I do have a couple Steam stories, but I do not have this one, but I have heard of it.
So basically, this one is about they were getting sued because of their refund policy.
Yeah.
That's it. Next.
Sucks. Next. No, we got to hear from the real Doug. What's Doug's real opinion?
Yeah. How do you really feel, dog?
I mean, I know you're so into PC gaming.
I cannot remember what they were actually sued for specifically.
Australia's High Court has upheld a ruling against Valve in a lawsuit filed in 2014 by Australia's Competition and Consumer Commission over the lack of a refund policy on Steam. Valve implemented a refund policy in 2015, but the suit was filed in relation to the years prior to that.
That's not surprising. They probably should have done something along the lines of, "Hey guys, just let you know, we're doing a refund policy, and here's $20 credit for everybody. Have a nice day, bye."
Actually, close out the window.
Derp, 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 derp.
Did you see you closed out the window, Ian?
Yeah, I did by accident. I was trying to close out one of our battle stations.
Battle stations. Closed out.
Yeah. So what were you guys saying? Like, did you want to? What were you saying about Doug? The real Doug or whatever.
Yeah, I wanted the real Doug's opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, they fucked up. They should have known they fucked up. They shouldn't have even fucking appealed, to be honest with you. So they get what they get.
Yeah, like I know you're all about Steam, and obviously Nate likes Steam and everything, but you got to be objective and be like, hey, they messed up on that. You know,
Oh no, they messed up, no question.
Yep, they fucked
You got
up.
anything to say, Frank?
Yeah, I agree. YouTuber could go to prison for feeding toothpaste Oreos to homeless man.
Yep.
Yes. That's
Wait, what?
That's dangerous.
Why is that dangerous?
Because fluoride.
Yeah, it says on the fluoride toothpaste bottle, if you swallow this, please contact poison control or whatever.
Yep.
YouTube pranks are a subgenre of pranks of practical jokes that is less about having fun and more about inflicting physical and emotional torment on innocent bystanders. That could mean blasting an air horn at someone, or firing a taser at a dead rat, or faking a terrorist attack, or throwing a Pokeball at Japanese people, or in the case of Kang Hoa Ren, tricking homeless people into eating Oreos filled with toothpaste. He's originally from China, now resides in Barcelona, Spain, and goes by Reset on YouTube. The 20-year-old has 1.2 million subscribers and nearly 100 million views. According to The Independent, he filmed himself swapping out the cookie filling with toothpaste and then handing them to a man named George L. Along with 20 euros. Maybe I've gone a bit far, but look at the positive side. This will help him clean his teeth. I think he hasn't cleaned them since he became poor, says in the video. The prank victim got sick within 5 minutes of eating the cookies and said he feared for his life. According to court documents viewed by El Paz, the Spanish newspaper, the YouTuber made 2,000 euros, or just shy of $2,500, from advertising a place on the video. Prosecutors say he later deleted the video from his channel and tried to pay off his victim to bury the whole thing. The Independent says that he now faces 2 years in prison on a charge of a crime against.
Yeah, he should go to prison.
Frank accidentally went out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, here's my thing on it. Like, if you want to be if you just want to prank people and be a dick, I mean, you can be a dick but not be a criminal dick. Like, what you should have done was just like, instead of using toothpaste or some shit, you should have used like mayonnaise. Put mayonnaise for the filling. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers right now want to keep upping the ante. Oh man, what can I do that's so fucking extreme? I got just this thing. Fucking morons.
Fucking weeb.
No, this guy's Chinese, Ian. You can't call him a weeb. That's racist.
Sorry. What's going on? We can't even see your camera or nothing.
I don't know. It like froze up. I thought you guys like. I don't know.
Well, I closed out the window, but I was able to. They had the button to resume the hangout, so I did that, and after we talked a little bit, you got kicked out or something.
Well, why'd you kick me out, man? That's rude.
I didn't kick you out.
Yeah, I think you did. Now can you see anything?
No.
God damn it. Hold on.
Might as well just go to. You can just go to screen share, anyways.
I did. I've been screen sharing. Like I closed it and went back to it like 3 times. Let me close and go back to the room. Hold on.
So how's work, Doug?
Pretty damn good. I don't have to do fucking inventory shit until next year.
That's
that
cool.
shit fucking wipes me out, man. Like straight up.
Oh, I've been doing inventory too. Inventory is annoying.
Are you trying to work your way up there, or do you not? After Walmart, you don't want to be in any kind of managerial position, do you?
I'm trying to eventually get my own store of some sort somewhere.
Oh, really?
My current thing is I want to be a store manager and even move my way up from there. So,
like a fitness store or something like that.
Anywhere.
You know, I like fitness. Fitness whole pizza in my mouth.
Right. Now you're thinking yours is the Baconators. That's your thing, Frank.
Used to be.
Oh, I was gonna show you guys this too. This right here is the dongle party that I currently have.
Dongle, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dongle party, bro.
You're living that dongle life, huh?
I'm prepping for the one day I'm actually gonna buy a MacBook and see a couple of USB.
What the fuck was that?
It was cheap, dude. You're not the only one who's cheap around here. This right here ran me like $3.
Is that like a splitter or a hub or something?
Yeah, it's a 4-to-1.
Fuck. Wow.
Not the kind of split hub that your buddy there next to you normally likes, but so you got display port to VGA.
Nice.
HDMI.
Does that work both ways?
No, it doesn't, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
And a couple OG 20-pin connectors. One is to looks like another charge and also HDMI out, and then 20-pin to VGA as well.
Well, where'd you get those from?
Those actually got with all my computer stuff. So.
That's cool. Anyways,
I'm actually surprised I got actually more light behind me. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
As you can see, paneling everywhere. This was done probably in the 70s.
Right. Anyways, Frankie, did you have any opinions on this? Because we were pretty much saying that if he wanted to prank somebody, just put Oreo like mayonnaise in the Oreo filling or something, not something that would make you a criminal.
Heck, you could do like off-brand Oreos.
Yeah.
Surprise! They're off-brand. Oh.
Yeah, he's dumb.
He's dumb.
Fucking idiot. Okay.
Fucking something else besides the weed, right?
Yeah.
We.
So Valve purchased a new game studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Do you have this one too?
Yes, I do.
I bet
So
I'm
Valve, the
pretty-
guys behind Steam and almost every game we wish we had a sequel to, have purchased a studio to add to their name. A post on the official Camp Santo page announced the news and explains that 12 employees have agreed to join the Valve team. It also touches on the current development of In the Valley of Gods, which Campo Santa is currently working on.
No one gives fuck. Said no one gives fuck.
So they made Firewatch, which was pretty well received, if I remember correctly. What do you guys think?
Hey, good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Doug? You've got a love for PC gaming.
Yeah, no one cares.
That can't be true. They wouldn't put it on the internet if no one cared.
The only thing I care about as it pertains to Valve and video games is when I hear Half-Life 3.
Oh, you like Half-Life?
I was interested in playing Half-Life until I basically found out that Valve was like, "Oh, fuck these games."
Yeah. Oh, they won't make a third one because they're superstitious.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what?
I will trade you a Half-Life 2 gravity gun sealed in the box.
Hey, you want gravity gun, Doug?
For what?
What do you got? I've had it for years.
I'm not sure I have anything actually worth trading for that when it comes to, gamer tech, whatever.
Don't you have
I'm
any
mostly
action
a retro
figures
guy,
or
so-
collectible statue stuff?
Are these things supposed to be actually hot, Ian?
They're spicy to me. Yeah, why?
That's hot.
You don't like them?
No, just they're not hot at all.
So
Well,
the
you're just-
unpatchable exploit that makes every current Nintendo Switch hackable updated.
It's like no one gives a fuck about Nintendo. No one gives a fuck about Nintendo.
Did you hear about this, Frank?
Yeah, I had this story in there.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly this is an unbreakable, like, hardware level type of exploit that, well, like, they pretty much would have to roll out with new hardware to be able to patch it, So, like, people will be able to do, like, any kind of cheating or whatever online, like mods or whatever.
Stop it.
What do you have to say, Nate? Because you're the big,
You mean the only person who owns a Switch?
Yeah. Yep.
Like I said I'd buy the Switch if they had one on sale because they had a $50 gift card to Best Buy. And what else are you going to buy at Best Buy besides hard drives?
Yeah, but you play it a lot, don't you? You take it everywhere.
Oh, no. Like, it's in my bag all the time. I played Skyrim for a while, and I had already beaten Breath of the Wild. And so, and I played Odyssey for a little bit, and I'm waiting
is that pretty good?
Odyssey's pretty good.
Is it better than Super Mario 64? Because you said that's better than the Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, you said Breath of the Wild was better than
Ocarina
of Time.
Yeah,
so is
no
this
question
better
about
than
that.
Mario 64?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Bethesda put out some stuff for the Switch, if you remember.
Yeah.
They got Doom, Skyrim, and Wolfenstein.
That's cool. Well, what do you think about this specifically, though?
Me, like,
Like,
it'll definitely sell more consoles.
what do you mean sell more consoles?
Okay, so let's say you're a hacker, right?
He's a hacker,
And-
right?
What I'm saying is, if you got an exploit on a console now, they're gonna buy a bunch of consoles while they still can, and because imagine if you can put emulators on there. Imagine a portable Wii U or a portable PS3 or a portable Xbox 360, and if that hardware can handle it, I would say it could at least handle up to PS2.
Yeah. Well, I know they're already trying to start replacing their stock with update versions, you know, fixed with new hardware. So,
Yeah, except they didn't want to, you know, put out bundled versions of consoles. So that's how they have to do it.
Frank, do you think this is pretty crazy? That you know, like this is kind of like that's the CPU bugs that the exploits. You know.
Yeah, but it's not just for the Switch. It's also for another something else. It's the whole chipset.
Yeah, whatever those were called. Was that the Tegra or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they already have a Switch emulator out anyway. So
Oh, they do?
yes, they do.
Really?
Of course, they've only gotten one game working on it, and it's not like an actual game.
What's this one called? Because I know the CMU is for the Wii, right?
Yeah, the Wii U.
Give me a sec, guys.
What?
I'll be right back.
Okay. What's the Switch one called?
I don't remember, but it can only play Cave Story right now. But they got a game working on it, which is kind of amazing progress considering it just came out.
Right. Frank,
Yes, sir.
what do you have to say? This is pretty crazy.
I mean, it's to be expected because anytime anything new comes out, they're always gonna say it's unhackable, and hackers go, challenge accepted.
Oh, they had it. They've had the Switch hacked for several months now, ever since Poke Tekken.
Since what?
Poke Tekken had an exploit in it.
Okay, what the
Yeah.
you keep saying that word like it's a word, but what the fuck are you
What the fuck
saying,
is
Nate?
Poke Tekken.
Poke Tekken.
Oh, you're Pokemans.
Yeah, there's a game called Poke Tekken, and when you put it in there, it it allows an exploit or something, and you could basically mod your Wii or the Switch.
But I mean, like, what the fuck is the game? Is that like Tekken 4 with
It's Tekken with
Pokemon balls?
Pokemon.
Mhm.
what?
It's Tekken fighting with Pokemon.
Gotcha. That sucks. Who cares? Next.
Well,
It's actually
mean,
not that bad.
this is just an exploit that they found, just like with the CPUs. You know, I mean, just like I guess it just goes to show that there's probably exploits in a lot of other low-level hardware stuff that we probably don't
Oh
even
yeah,
know
I
about,
think
you know?
I think the 3DS has like 32 different game exploits for hacking.
Right. Now this one I don't know too much about, but it seemed pretty interesting. The new AI imaging technique reconstructs photos with realistic results. So
Yeah, I
did you
saw
want to?
that. It kind of they're selling it like it's really, really smart, but it kind of just like clone patch or clone repair in like Photoshop.
Kind of, I guess, but it does like it's able to.
So
You
what is
know.
this?
I guess it get kind of like I'll do it on my screen with the.
Yeah. So what does it So what does it do?
I guess you could do like replace things, like with artificial intelligence in photos. It's kind of like We did an article a little bit ago. Do you remember, Frank, where it looks like they had AI to make like a person look like they're doing anything, like Obama or whatever, or like from the Superman movie where the kid came up with an algorithm to get rid of his facial hair and it looked way better than the actual movie did.
Right.
So, and I guess that was like all AI driven, and this is like a similar type of thing, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, it's good at like, say if you want to put an object into like a photo or something, I guess.
There's a software to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have it. What it does is it Google images things, it stitches them together, and then it photoshops the edges. It's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Yeah, isn't that pretty cool?
Yeah. I have this program.
Who is that guy again? I forget his name.
I think I have this program. Maybe it's a different.
It's probably something similar. But it's by the dark side though, Frank.
Oh yeah, it's an NVIDIA based thing.
Yeah. But I mean, it's cool when other companies come out with technology, like a lot of the stuff that we've seen NVIDIA doing, like with the ray tracing or whatever, that AMD is coming up with their own shit with that too,
Yeah.
So it's just like more competition, I personally, I still want NVIDIA to do good because then AMD could do good too, They're not going to become the same way and become, what do you call that? Where you're just
monopoly.
Don't give a fuck. Yeah.
What
do you think, Frank?
I'm always, down for advancements in graphics. It's just, I don't know how practical these use cases are going to be because it looks more like this is for like professional work.
Yeah.
Kind of like how yes, we make graphics cards, but they're for professional deep learning and not so much for gaming or home use.
Okay, so I actually saw an article that I read that I'm not going to share with anybody. I'm just going to talk about it.
I'm not going to share that.
That's fine.
So I was booting up Unreal Engine, and they were talking about. Do you guys know what Fortnite is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the hell that game is.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. So they managed to figure out a way to get the online servers for the PC and the servers for the phone to use the same exact meshes. By lowering the amount of draw calls. So basically, it takes, long story short, by doing this, we could be seeing full version games on our phones. Because what they were able to do by eliminating the amount of draw calls. So, you guys know about 3D models and stuff. So,
I hope I do. Yeah.
So they had 425 meshes that had to load up on the full PC version, right?
Right.
So by using this tool, they got it, and that took like 5,123,450 triangles around there.
Okay.
And then they got it down to 1,500 triangles. And got it down to one single item.
And it still looked pretty good or something?
It looked almost identical.
Well, you look at that, Frank.
What?
So I thought that was kind of cool. Because, man, tell me phone games are not crap.
You mean like the graphics?
I'm not just talking the graphics. I'm talking the gameplay. You know.
Well, I mean, Fortnite is pretty good on your phone.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if full PC games could be on our phones?
Isn't PUBG on mobile now, Frank? Too.
Yes, I have it on my phone. I just haven't played it yet.
Yeah.
Right. What I'm saying is that could be the future of mobile gaming as far as your phones. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's good to see advancements in the mobile arena too, right?
what I'm also saying is like that could also allow that could be advancements for console, because that means it won't take as much hardware to make a fantastic game.
So it's just like another kind of optimization technology.
Yes,
then.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's optimization.
Like what kind of on what say like what's the newest game that you're playing on your computer, Frank? Have you been playing that Far Cry 5 yet?
No, just Wolfenstein.
And what kind of FPS were you getting on there?
I don't know because I didn't have it set to tell me. But I mean,
is it pretty smooth? Is there any areas that are a little bit choppy? Or
I mean, it's pretty smooth. Fallout, I just recently figured out what the fuck I was doing wrong. I couldn't get it full screen, and that's because I had my PDF, my preference file edited, and it saved it, and I didn't realize there were two of them, so I was editing the wrong one. Anyway.
Everything okay, Doug?
Yeah, I just had to take a facilities break.
Oh, you had to poop too.
Everybody's pooping tonight, man.
No, I had to do an Ian. I had to pee.
Out his butt.
No, that's a Nate.
Are you calling Nate a diarrhea?
I don't put up with that shit.
Okay.
I just took a piss break.
What did you say?
I just took a piss break.
Are you saying you're diarrhea though?
Oh no, nah.
Need to take him out for a drink first, Doug.
Anyway, next story.
Fucking next.
Next.
Yeah, I got like 20 minutes left. I'm available, so come on, gentlemen. Hey, I'm
Frank!
surprised that you guys.
I need your help, Frank! I need your help, Frank!
Anyway.
What did you say?
There's no. Surprised there's no Apple hate articles like the Apple Linus fiasco.
I didn't hear it, and that's news to me.
Dude,
they wouldn't fix
not
his.
Hear about the Apple and Linus issue?
Mm-mm.
I heard about his VPN shit, but I mean, that was a little bit ago.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. But you guys finish yours, and I'll go over what happened between Linus and
okay. Well, we're almost done with mine, so you could go after me then.
Does that work for you, Frank?
I don't give a fuck.
Did you know Frankie cut out his articles in the middle of doing his? He was tired of his own articles last week.
Well, no, I couldn't sit down for 5 minutes without my dog going ape shit, so I just gave up.
Woof, woof, bitch. Woof, woof, bitch.
Woof, woof, bitch.
Woof, woof, bitch. Woof, woof, bitch.
Okay, so the last one here is...
Oh, this.
Why the man tried to sell Windows recovery disks while we'll go to prison.
Hold on.
For a quarter.
For a what?
He sold them for a quarter.
No, he sold them for a dime. Get it? 10 years in jail. So go over the story there, Ian.
Well, I don't know too much about it. But
okay, So here's the breakdown.
Yeah,
Go over the story, Nate.
Basically, he's like, people should be able to repair their PCs. So people who already had PCs that broke down, he's like, hey, I'll sell you a recovery disk because otherwise, so you don't have to buy a new Windows system. And they're like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. And it's like, how much you want for it? It's like, give me a quarter because like that's the cost of the CDR. And they're like, oh, cool. And then Microsoft finds out because he put it on his website because he was a dumbass. And they're like, we value those CD recovery discs at $45. So you owe us $45 times the amount that he stole. And what is that total?
I have no idea.
Oh, no, it should be in the article. Just scroll down a bit. Past it. Oh. A little more.
Little up or a little down?
$5?
700.
Yeah, but they say in the article, curiously, Microsoft routinely gives away.
Yes, that's
download.
just that they give all of these away for free. They're a bunch of liars.
Yeah.
They're saying they give them away for free, but they value them at $45.
Yeah, and they're saying that they're. What were they saying? They're they have. They were saying their damage or whatever was
700,000. Yeah.
Yeah, but how can you damage? How can you have damage if you're giving it away for free? You know, you're not really suffering anything.
Oh, that's a loss though.
If anything, they should pay the people who own the fucking Windows PCs because trust me, there's damage in owning a fucking Windows PC.
Yeah, your computer might work.
Or not 3 months after fucking purchasing it. Have fun with those missing DLL and EXE files, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a fucking massacre.
Don't know what the fuck you're even talking about, Doug.
Any regular Windows user will tell you that they miss or end up having missing DLL or EXE files. I had a laptop at one point that was missing literally the start up function. Just out of nowhere one day, I couldn't start the fucker up. Like, what in the fuck is going on?
Well, I mean, I've had that before where certain system,
I will
DLLs
say,
were corrupted or something. That's why I used to keep,
there is infinite boot loops in Windows. Sometimes there's no question.
Yeah, I mean, they've gotten better about that. A lot of the issues that you talk about was like back in the day.
But
have fun them spying on you using the fucking Windows 10 interface. Yeah. Good times. Bastards.
Let's keep OT, man. But I mean, regardless of their price, they're pretty much like, like they want to have, they're in trouble for like copyright infringement and stuff, and like that businesses want to have everything controlled at the way they want it, because it could hurt their image or some shit. They just want everything to be in control. So I don't know.
The question is, how many years is he going to be in prison?
That's a good question.
Okay. Read the top.
months.
I did not know that part at the top. He paid a company in China. That is counterfeiting.
Yeah. Paid a company in China to print thousands of Dell branded recovery CDs.
That's counterfeit. And if he sold them, that's selling bootleg.
Yeah, he should have just given them away and not fucking told anybody like a dipshit.
That's what I'm saying.
God forbid it's not like it's that hard to get fucking Windows certified as a tech anyway. He could have just fucking got in, paid like I think it was like $150, $200 to become a certified Windows tech or some shit like that. And he could fucking just make it anyway and never have to deal with it. oh, let's just go ahead and subvert the entire system. That's at least one thing I'll give Microsoft is anytime like I've known anybody be like, okay, I'm gonna start working on Windows computers. Like the one guy I used to know said, oh yeah, I just had taken an online course and I was certified. I could do anything I wanted. I'm not sure what it is today because that was a long time ago, but at the time it was easy to become a certified Windows tech.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, Frankie, you're a big Windows guy, so like, what? You got any thoughts?
What?
Yeah, you're still on the show.
I am?
What?
No. No, I'm not.
So sweet.
What?
What's going on? What are you even
I'm
talking
finding
about?
random fucking HDMI cords. That's my fucking problem.
What?
What?
There was a time when something, just a 3-foot HDMI cord would have cost you $35.
Oh, I remember those times.
I paid $80 for my first HDMI cable, but it was a monster cable, so you know it was good.
Yeah.
Get that Linus's was like that $1,000.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I saw that
dude.
video.
Okay. Speaking of Linus.
Okay,
Linus
we're done with mine. We'll do some have some music for you, Doug. This is Doug's news.
Yep.
So speaking of Linus, he is currently embroiled in a controversy with Apple because of an iMac Pro. He actually bought with his own money. He did not get a review piece, which of course, why would he? But he bought it's like a $5,000 or $10,000 iMac Pro, and
I do remember this now. Yes.
So it's either him or his people working on it broke it, and he took it to the Apple store, and it sat there for like 2 months. And apparently they refused to work on it, but because he even admitted, okay, we've messed it up, but we'll pay for the repairs. So time wore on, blah, blah, blah. And then it gets back that they refuse service. And then he's like, well, why'd they refuse service? And they said, well, we couldn't get a hold of the parts. But we can send you to a certified Apple, and they'll do it, and we'll approve it, blah, blah, blah. Well, he goes to a certified Apple tech, and they're like, well, we technically could, but if we did it since it's considered we're not certified to work on iMac Pros yet. And if we get the parts, because we can get the parts and give you the parts to do yourself, we'll be decertified. So the way it is right now is everyone's up in arms on one side or the other, saying how horrible this side is, how horrible this side is. I'm on both sides of this particular situation. Apple is fucking stupid for not having some sort of a direct channel to get parts to the Apple stores to fix issues.
So you're saying if it breaks, they can't fix it right now?
Yeah, they can't. The Apple stores themselves don't have a direct supply channel for repair parts for the iMac Pro, at least in this particular instance.
The iMac Pro just seemed like a weird kind of product, because it's like iMac is the consumer and then the Pro is the prosumer, so it's like a prosumer thing.
So my entire thing is, it's Apple's fault for not having a supply chain to the Apple stores and not being able to, certify their third-party techs, because Apple sent them to a third party. And then was like, well, you're at a third party, but fuck that, because if they do it, they're decertified. But it's also Linus's fucking fault, because at least in this particular instance, the iMac Pro is still on back order through a lot of through Apple for a lot of people. So you can't really have that much of a direct supply channel for a product that is in such high demand, and they are still working on fulfilling those orders.
So what should have Apple done?
They should have.
They need to have that type of a thing planned, because like Linus apparently fucked up the logic board, he fucked up the display, he fucked up something else on the inside too. Like he actually showed I'm not sure if it was like the actual time because they were rolling, but one of his guys actually literally was trying to put the display back on, it just dropped out of the dude's hands.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And I'm talking, it looked like someone punched the bottom of the screen and it just spiderwebbed. So, of course, Linus makes a video about it, and then everyone's taking sides and shit. And I'm like, well, okay, there's two sides to this. You got to realize some things, and then you got to realize some things on the other side, too. Apple could have handled it better, but Linus should have known better.
That's like when something sells out and people want replacement parts, and you're like, well, we still have orders to fill, and it's sold out everywhere, so what do you want us to do?
Yeah. By the way, speaking of HDMIs and shit, did you watch the Linus video of where he was sending an HDMI signal through water?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That's actually kind of interesting. Oh, shit. Apparently, it's just me.
Hi, Doug.
Oh, okay. Frank is still here. So, what are your thoughts on that, Frank?
Who gives a shit? Next.
Well, it actually raises a particular question about supply chain and consumer demand, especially when it pertains to repair services, because Apple had no real idea that Linus was this big YouTuber, and now it almost seems like there's kind of a glaring hole in the supply chain.
Right. I think we got kicked out for a second, man.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Did you guys? What did you think about that HDMI thing where he had it like going through water, like the HDMI signal? Did you see that one, Frank?
No, I saw the thumbnail and I didn't watch it.
It was weird. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Did you see the one about the new domain name? Or not domain name, shit.
The VPN thing?
No, not the VPN thing I saw a while ago.
Yeah.
He has like a newer. I'm not sure if it's newer because but I hadn't seen it before. Where they're talking about domain names and domain locations go to the 1.1.1.1.
Yeah.
It's like a security company that, and if you go through and you reset all of your the fuck is it called? Why am I drawing a blank?
DNS.
Your DNS server location to 1.1.1.1 is supposed to provide a better connection and also supposed to be safer.
Yeah, for Cloudflare.
Yeah. I'm actually heavily thinking about doing that and seeing how it works.
I did it.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's a difference.
Well, he said that it wouldn't be this kind of like, all of a sudden your internet goes massively faster, but like actual site location and a slight load bump.
No, it makes.
Huh?
It makes sense. Have you guys ever rerouted like on a server? Where when you're downloading stuff from like a video server, and like you're playing with like gamers in different regions.
Sure.
So no.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You have your answer, mon capitan.
Okay, so basically, when you play an MMO, they're like, we
MMO?
suggest,
MMO?
yeah, a MMO, yeah. So, they're like, we suggest that you play on this server, and that's because the speed is going to be better on that server because it's like a connection web. So if it's going through a less of a chain, so less computers, it will not only be faster, it'll also be safer. So I would say that's a yes.
Yep. I thought there was something where like if you configure your DNS and your IP to be static or whatever, and you go through like the Google domain or whatever, it's supposed to be better.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Frank probably wouldn't, like you said, he probably wouldn't notice the difference because throughout your house is like varying levels of speeds, right?
It's not always about the speed. It's sometimes about, have you ever downloaded something and then it's just like completely dropped?
Yeah.
That's what it's about. That is what it's about.
So like, is it like a lot less congested then, you're kind of saying?
Yes, that is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like a nasal
Alrighty, guys.
decongestant for your internet.
I actually have to bounce out. So.
All right, man.
Bounce,
next
bounce,
time,
bounce,
when are you going to
bounce.
come on next, man?
Hopefully next week, which means hopefully all this will be set up and ready to go.
Cool.
Okay, cool, man. I'll send you an invite. Hopefully, you'll be able to come on. Maybe we'll do a trivia. You know.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. We'll check you later.
Check you later, man.
Check you later.
Peace.
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 Bye, Frankie.
There you go.
See ya, Frankie.
Bye, Frank.
Where am I going?
No, he's not going.
You're going downtown.
Now, did you have any thoughts on that Apple shit, though? Did you see that?
I hadn't heard about that.
I was talking to Frank.
I see how it is.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't tell you the last Apple product I bought.
Well, let's hear some stuff that you do care about then, Frank.
Okay. So this is an old article, but I thought it was interesting. This guy has the fastest home internet in the United States. 5 ISPs offer 10 gigabit per second internet connection. So far, it looks like only one person in the U.S. has bought one.
So like
What?
he's using 5 ISPs?
No, there's 5 that offer 10 gigabit, and he's the only one using a fucking 10 gigabit connection.
How
Like I
am
said,
I
this-
get a 10 gigabit?
This is from 2016, but still. So what does this guy with the fastest internet in the United States use his jealousy-inducing bandwidth for? Analyzing X-ways and gaining an advantage on Call of Duty, of course. Yeah, he's a radiologist, so 3D mammograms and fucking X-rays. Basically, he says they're up to like 10 gigs. A file, so he could use it.
So is he like transferring them from like work to home or something, or?
I mean, he has an office, I think, at his house. So an X-ray averages 200 megabytes, and then you have PET scans and mammograms. 3D mammograms are 10 gig files, so they're enormous. We go through terabytes a year in storage. We've calculated out that we save about 7 seconds an exam, which might seem like who cares. When you read 20,000 or 30,000 exams every year, it turns out to be something like 10 days of productivity we're saving just from a bandwidth upgrade. So
yeah, like those volumetric 3D scans where they have like time too, so it's like 4-dimensional. That shit probably is crazy big,
Yep.
They're pretty cool though.
Right.
My cousin is in ultrasound. She makes like $90 an hour. That medical shit really pays good, man.
So the reason I bring that up is because Charter is now offering 1 gig internet in Lincoln and in New York.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
You okay?
there's a survey from Google.
Yeah.
Wouldn't let me view the article. Fucking ads. Anyway. So Charter Communications is joining the ranks of telecommunication companies providing 1 gigabit internet service in Lincoln.
That's
There's
a second.
that. God damn it. Okay.
Is that a second?
What?
That's a second, right?
Second what?
A gigabyte a second.
Oh. Yeah. Anyway, the reason I brought this article in is because in these articles about New York and Lincoln, they talk about pricing a little bit.
Ooh,
Okay.
how much?
So the company said Wednesday the 1 gigabit service is now available through Lincoln as well as Nebraska, Auburn, the communities previously Tullamore. Service cost $104.99 a month for new customers. Part of a nationwide rollout of 1 gigabit internet service under the company's Spectrum brand. Charge that the service is now available to 23 million homes. Should be available to nearly 50 million homes across nearly all its 41 state territory by the end of the year.
So, I kind of think this is kind of bullshit.
What's bullshit?
So, Google Fiber has had this. Spectrum was like,
Bullshit.
We can't compete. We can't compete. This isn't right. So they blocked Google Fiber from coming into areas, right? And now they're rolling out with it, and they're like, "Oh, it's fine."
Oh, it's fine, sure.
Yeah. Anyway, so this other article, Pastor,
Bullshit.
14 million homes, bringing the company's total to 23 million households, according to where is it? Oh, they're going to do pricing by package C. So, internet standard, 100 megabits down, 10 megabits up, $65 a month. Or if you bundle it with TV, it's $55. See, bundle. See,
Yeah, see?
That's
Yeah,
what
see?
that's that whole
Bundle
new
it, see?
color. This tier is slated to be bumped to 200 megabits down in many areas over time. Internet Ultra is 400 megabytes down, 20 up, for $90 a month. If you're bundled with TV, it's $80 a month. Or Internet Gig, 940 megabytes, because they don't actually hit a gig. But 940 megabits down, 35 meg up, 125 a month, or if you have their TV, it's 115. So, I mean, if it's the fastest, I mean, what is it? Yeah, and this is actually on a message board where they have the article and then people comment. So this guy here, where did he say? Cox is at 170 unlimited, Charter is at 125, Comcast is 160, AT&T is 80 unlimited, Verizon is 80, but includes TV and phone. So
what's the best one to get now?
Fiber.
I mean, because a lot of articles are talking about how cable still, can do fiber speeds. Only thing I would say that would be better about about cable is because they wouldn't have to install new lines all the way through. But that could be a good thing because then you're able to, if you can get it ran through your fucking house. Solange. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is all theoretical. It's the bigger markets right now are getting there are, business class speeds in Ohio, but they're in Cincinnati and Dayton.
What? I do have to ask if you get a fiber, would the power line still work with that then? Right?
If it's rated for a high enough speed, I don't think so. But I mean,
if it was
the adapters I have, the older ones only go up to 200 megabits. I think the newer ones go to like 300 or 400. But if they're running all new lines, I'd really love for them to just run it through the fucking house. But I don't know. There's a cost for that. One of the articles I had at some point mentioned how much it actually costs, but I don't fucking know where it's at. Like they actually cost what the install cost is.
Right.
I will say 200 megabytes versus a gig a second. Like 5 seconds versus 1 second.
Well, technically, that's a bit, though. That a byte is the actual byte that you're going to get.
Megabytes or megabit?
Everybody advertises a bit. So, like, if you're going to get a gigabit speed, then it's going to be an eighth of that. That's actually what you get to download. So it's like a couple hundred megabytes a second. Then
gotcha.
You'd have to get 8 gigabit just to be able to download a gigabyte a second. Which that guy apparently has 10 gigabit or whatever. So,
that's so.
By the way, are both of you guys Prime members?
I always just do the trial whenever I have it, but I'd like to buy it sometimes because you do get a lot with that. Like
why
the Twitch and all that stuff, the free TV and shit.
Why is that?
Why is what?
Price is going up.
Amazon will raise the price up.
Yeah, I've just been trying to save all my money and stuff for like this computer stuff, but yeah, it is going up.
It'll raise the price by $20. You know why?
Why are they doing this, Frank?
Because they want more fucking money.
I want your money.
And you know what? People are gonna fucking pay it because I hate to give them more money, but the services are just too good.
I'm not gonna pay them. They can go fuck themselves.
Do you have a Prime account?
No.
So you're not paying them already. So they don't care about your money. They want more of my money. They're already getting my money. They weren't gonna get more of your money. They don't got your money.
No, but I'm saying like what services are worth $120 a year?
Well, you don't pay per service. You pay for one thing, and you get a whole bunch of crap. You get all their streaming content. You get 2-day shipping, which is damn near good enough on its own.
Yeah, plus you get the video games, like the Twitch stuff or whatever, right?
Yeah. You get loot. You get a Twitch Prime account.
Yeah. It's probably still going to be worth it, but I mean... I
still got like 20 years worth of Twitch Prime.
What did you say? What did you say about 20 years of Twitch Prime?
Yeah, well, wait, how many? Let's see. Yeah, wait, no, I think. Yeah, about 20 years.
What about 20 years though? What did you say?
Yeah, I should still have 20 years worth of Twitch Prime that I haven't used.
How did you get that?
They had a humble bundle.
Oh. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if that would really apply to this though. Like, you would still probably have to pay the difference, maybe, because doesn't the article Frank say that new and existing customers would have to pay it? Like, what if you had bought a year? Would you get to keep that, or?
I mean, he's not
your own article.
Well, because I already fucking clicked something else. God damn it!
Well, we were still talking about why the fuck.
Look at this little like 4-paragraph thing, dude. Okay, Prime monthly. Yeah, it just talks about the Prime perks. It doesn't talk about the Twitch thing at all.
We're not talking. I'm talking about the customers though. Like, who is this going to? This goes up for the new and existing customers.
Raise the price of Prime membership from $79 to $99 back in 2014. Those who pay Prime monthly will continue to pay $12.99 a month. Comes out to $156 a year. But as long as Prime perks will continue new members. Doesn't fucking say in this article.
Is this the ARS one?
Yes.
It's okay. Go to the next article. It's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I got 4 or 5 articles on this with all varying bullshit. If you guys really care, you can read. It's not till May, so
Nah, like
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
not
just trying to
digging
get
through
the
a long story looking for an exact figure.
Right. I just want to make sure we have our facts straight, though, Frank.
They can read. They're adults. We don't talk to children on our show, motherfuckers. By the way, speaking of children, Amazon made an Echo Dot for kids, and it cost $30 more than the original. Those with the Amazon Echo device in their homes have likely already exposed their children to Alexa. Now, Amazon wants to give kids the opportunity to turn Alexa into their friend with the new Echo Dot Kids Edition. The hockey puck-like smart speaker doesn't look too different from the original Dot, but it comes with an Amazon free time content that gives kids new ways to interact with Alexa and parents more control over those interactions. The $79 Echo Dot Kids Edition takes the original device's design and wraps it in a kid-friendly, colorful case. Otherwise, the hardware is the same as the tiny smart speaker they debuted in 2016. While the regular $49 Dot is considered a more affordable and accessible version of the Echo speaker, the Kids Edition costs more thanks to its bundled software. Amazon includes a 2-year warranty plus a 1-year subscription to the new Amazon Free Time Unlimited service, an expanded version of Amazon's new free time for Alexa. So if you want fucking kids, they're gonna fucking cost you.
Yeah. Kids are fine. They're adorable.
No, they're not. It's not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. Also, by the way, did you guys see the story that Amazon will now deliver package to the trunk of your car?
Oh, they've been doing that for years.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about?
They've done that for like a year now.
Last year, Amazon asked for permission to unlock your front door so it could leave packages inside your home. And a certain number of extremely trusting Amazon Prime subscribers, Amazon wouldn't say how many, said, okay, now the tech giant wants to do the same thing with your car. This is new.
No, it's not.
It's got to be a 2015 or newer car. So this is not something they've been doing for years, Nate.
Wasn't it baked goods? We
No.
had an article on this.
No, we did not. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're
we did.
fucking talking about. You're making stuff up now. You're
No, I'm
done.
not.
This is fake news. Find me an article that says that. This is brand new. This was on the news this morning.
What is this about?
Okay. Amazon will deliver shit to the trunk of your car. If you have one of those stupid Prime accounts that lets you do the one where they can come into your fucking house that's like $200 or whatever the hell the I don't even know the name of the plan. I didn't subscribe to it because fuck them. They give you a security camera and they can come into your home. You know why they give you a camera? Because they don't trust their own fucking delivery people. But anyway,
actually Nate is right. We did do something like, I think they were thinking about doing something similar. We did do an article about it where like you could, I think he's thinking about the thing where like you could like meet at a location or something.
Yeah.
In your car.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, they come into your car without you in it and deliver shit to your car without you in it because it's
right. We're just trying to think of what the article is about.
Yeah.
Dude,
calm down.
Calm down, man. What the fuck is your problem, dude?
Here. It's October 10th, 2017.
Yeah, what did it say?
Okay. Oh, my phone just died.
What the fuck, man? Here, you could
It's cool. It's cool.
You want to use my phone?
No, it's cool. I don't want to. Just next article, man. It's fine.
Now,
how about I finish the one I started? All right, can I just?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you got a car with fucking OnStar, they come and they unlock your shit and get in the fucking car for you and drop your shit off. The end.
Okay, that was a good story, Frank.
Yeah.
Now you are having a bad night, Frank.
Well, Doug talked for 20 minutes where it was, my turn to do the news at the end of your story, so I didn't get to say a fucking thing, so that's all right.
Well, we wanted to hear from Doug, though. He hasn't been on the show for a long time. He deserves some airtime too, right?
He just told us a Linus story that anyone getting on YouTube could read.
Hey,
Yeah, but that's what we do, right? We talk about articles that anybody could look up, right?
hey, Ian.
Yeah,
It says your CPU is at.
I know about it, Nate.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What do you think? I've been clicking exit on the whole time.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I know about that.
I'm not trying to make
fine.
anybody mad.
I was trying to figure out the setting where you could put the threshold higher on what it gives you a warning for, but
okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
I mean, usually you're fine if your CPU is under 90 at least,
Yeah.
But I mean, I like hearing Doug come on, and he's pretty interesting. We wanted to give him some airtime too.
Well, I mean, it asked me for like 3 weeks when he hasn't come on if I have any Apple stores, and I had like 6 of them, and he didn't shut the fuck up to let me read a single one. So,
well, he had limited time anyways. He had to kind of go. I didn't know he was gonna go so shortly. So, but you could go on to the next article if you want.
No, I think I'm done.
Okay. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to get you upset.
Really, you're gonna be done already?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, it's 1 a.m. I got to get up at 6.
All right.
Okay. Well, what did you want to tell the audience? What was the other? What kind of other articles did you have? Was it mainly Apple stuff or?
No, I had a whole pile of shit.
Well, if you had so much shit, like 20 minutes, that still wouldn't have covered that. Then we still would have been probably doing more of your articles until 2.
What's your point?
I'm saying even if we went through all of your articles, we would still be doing more of your articles probably for a while still. So
it's no worries, Frank. No worries. We understand.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, I'll put the articles in there if you want. I mean, what do you want me to do, Frank?
Nothing. I don't care.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
I'm just.
We had to have Doug have some airtime too, Frank.
Yeah. But it's just, just like when Ben's on the show, when we try to talk to Ben instead of making him just sit there and listen to us talk.
Is that what the show is supposed to be, though? Is it just the guests listening to just us?
It's supposed to be back and forth and talking, and instead it was just one person talking. When you guys got kicked out, he thought, oh, is it just me? He didn't even realize I was still fucking here.
Well, I mean, you could have said, hey, Doug, could I say something?
Yeah, because that goes over great. Besides, my stores are just picking and fucking choosing shit anyway, and it's all the same stuff we've heard before. Just graphics card prices are coming down, net neutrality is in the toilet, and then the Apple and Switch stuff, which I don't feel like rehashing.
Gotcha.
Right. Well, I mean, if you talk about the graphics card stuff if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are saying it's supposed to be going down.
I mean, they have been. expected to slash by 40%.
Oh snap! 40%.
Yeah, I figured you like this one.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's your ant mine, whatever.
No way, man.
But yeah,
Ant miner.
basically, graphics card makers will be forced to slash prices in quotes after GPU shipments fall by 40%. There might well be some affordable graphics cards hitting the market soon if Digitime's report of 40% drop in graphics card shipments is to be believed. Basically, they're saying that the main manufacturers aren't ordering them, and because they were getting all these ones for the cryptocurrency boom, and the demands just aren't there, so they're going to be left with a bunch of cards sitting around for the people who used to order them, just don't want them. And that's supply and demand right there.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, I listened to the Tech Talk with Jerry and Jay, and they were saying a big chunk of the price gouging though too was, like the memory, the NAND memory.
Yeah, that's the reason RAM's so expensive. That's probably not gonna drop for a little while, if ever.
Yeah, it's like that's in like memories, yeah, and like GPUs and all the mobile stuff. Like, I mean, if it's going into like your toaster and stuff, even too. I mean, like that's just not even gonna. They're gonna pretty much have to go to different technology before we see that shit go down. The demand's definitely gonna keep going up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, like we'll probably just like you said, 40%. I mean, that's a good chunk of it, but I mean, the rest is probably gonna be all the memory shit. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I thought they were trying to develop a new kind of NAND technology, but like I thought Microsoft was working on something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But shoot, 40% off. I might get a new graphics card.
No, you won't.
If I can get a $300 graphics card for $150, and I can get it used, so then it's even less than that, yeah, I'll buy it for $100.
A $300 card. What's that? Like a 1050?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, weren't we before this price drop thing? We were able to get like a 570 or something for that price, right?
I don't know.
Well, you guys don't even know what card I'm running right now, do you?
What card are you running right now, Nate Dogg?
A GTX 760.
Oh, the 700 series.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also,
So, like, it's old, but it still does the job.
Xbox may get 120 hertz support in a May software update.
Ooh.
But, I mean, they're also supposed to be getting FreeSync.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to think. You were talking about something with the Xbox with that before, but yeah, it was like the FreeSync stuff.
In 144 resolution, which, I mean, so are they going to hook them up to fucking monitors? Because...
Yeah, that's about all that has the that kind of shit, like the 144 hertz.
Well, like my no, the 144 P. My my Xbox fanboy buddy Floyd, he thinks that TVs are going to start using FreeSync, which I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but I mean,
dude, if they start doing the FreeSync with the 4K TVs, those 4K, that'll make the 4K TVs like thousands of dollars, won't it?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, FreeSync is cheaper than G-Sync. G-Sync would make it retarded expensive.
Oh, I thought you were saying G-Sync. I'm sorry.
No, FreeSync.
Yeah, FreeSync. I was getting confused.
It's in the name.
I was trying to think, but nothing happens. Yeah.
That's
what I call it, free. So.
Let's see. What the fuck else did I have? I keep
Yeah, what
losing
else
on
were
my.
you was like really juicy that you wanted to really talk about?
Nothing I really want to talk about. I mean, most of them were fuck was the Doug stories.
I
like I
think
said,
we're all done with the Apple stuff tonight, right?
yeah, because none of us care.
Right. Well, I mean, I care about your articles, but
I mean, yeah, but about Apple, no. I mean,
right.
you know, basically, like prices are going down, but we're not there yet. And like, also, if I get to it, Steven Spielberg says he played Mario on a PlayStation in VR. Spielberg made a surprising revelation in an interview with Japanese news agency Kyoto. When asked whether he's played any VR games, an obvious question given the theme of his latest movie, Ready Player One, the legendary director answered, I play Mario and so on the PlayStation. First time I tried it, I didn't want to take the goggles off. Did Spielberg just leak the existence of a shocking tie-up between Nintendo and Sony? Is Mario really coming to PlayStation and in VR, no less? Well, almost certainly not. Which makes me wonder what Spielberg is talking about. Here are some of the possibilities that come to mind. Spielberg played something on PlayStation VR they thought was a Mario game. There aren't really many platformers in PlayStation VR, however, nor any game starring Italian plumbers, as far as I know. Spielberg played a Mario-like game on some other VR platform, Lucky's Tale on the Oculus Rift, maybe? Spielberg played this unofficial Mario HoloLens game, unlikely. Spielberg tracked down a Nintendo Virtual Boy and played Mario Clash or Mario's Tennis. This is the least likely, given how mind-blowing he said the experience was. Spielberg went to Tokyo, played the official awesome Mario Kart VR game, and thought the Vibe Plus racing chair setup was a PlayStation. Maybe this. There's also the least entertaining option, which is that he said something along the lines of, I played something like Mario on a PlayStation or whatever, and the answer got lost in translation. Perhaps we'll never know. Spielberg couldn't immediately be reached for comment.
I'm like, he's on his deathbed, and I'm like, I need to know, did you play Mario on the VR? He's like, no!
Right. And see, I email myself stories, and when I go to pull them up, it jumps to the top of my fucking inbox. I had a story about a guy who had his whole scrotum transplanted, and it just went away. I don't know where it's at.
You don't know where the guy's scrotum is? That's
yeah,
probably...
it went away. I flushed it down the toilet. I got tired looking at it.
That's understandable. And your scrotums are dirty.
Right. Oh, and see, I had a total story that I was going to give Doug. Tell me this wouldn't have been perfect, though. I should have remembered to give this to him. We'll have to give it to him next time. Apple's working on a powerful wireless headset for VR.
Really?
Because, well, this is what this article says. Now, we'll just preface it by, so is VR dead? Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Okay. Apple's working on a VR headset. Oh, it's great because they know what they're talking about.
I got to play the PlayStation VR, and it was kind of cool, although I played the Skyrim version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically you have to point at the person to talk to them, right? But because you can't see your fucking hands, you accidentally stab them. Because you hit a button and you pull out your sword and you stab them in the face, and then the town guard kills you, and you're like, well, that wasn't what I meant to do. So it's kind of janky.
This guy put, you should be buying DVDs instead of relying on Netflix. There's a whole fucking thing here. But, I mean, I copy my DVDs anyway. So I kind of do, and I kind of understand because I like to own. But, but I plus Netflix does kind of get rid of stuff, there's always an article. Here's what's coming to and leaving Netflix this month.
So I saw something on Netflix, and it allowed you to download them. But I didn't. It was when I was on the phone, and I'm like, huh? And it was through Netflix. So I was kind of curious about that. But, yeah.
By the way, I think this was it might be, we could be wrong, but this is the one from 2017 for the Amazon thing. I just had to look it up because it was like bugging me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we were saying like, oh yeah, that sounds stupid or whatever.
Okay, yeah, okay. So it says there's select titles that you can download to your Netflix. And you can watch them offline.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Yeah, this is all right here. It's all like proposed and what they might do in the future.
Yeah. Oh, this is probably what we were talking about, though. So it was like there was still rumors like last year and everything.
I mean, this would have made more sense because they wouldn't have to have a tie-in with a certain vehicle. They could sell you this fucking locking mechanism and just fit it to whatever car.
Right.
But as of right now, it's just you got a Volvo, okay. You don't? Oh well, sucks to be you.
Well,
Missouri state lawmaker calls on FCC to pull country radio station show off the air over use of N-word.
by the way, your thing is we just see your icon again. Google, I think Google is really fucking up tonight, man.
All right, hold on. I'll leave and come back.
Okay.
Hopefully you don't get kicked.
Right. Shit. Google.
Google!
Okay, Google, you suck.
I hear if you Google, it breaks the internet.
Google.
Right.
No. I was watching the IT crowd, and I finished it all, and that was one of the pranks they pulled. So I'm like, oh, that was hilarious.
I've been watching the new season of the Silicon Valley. That's been pretty good. Anyways, I'm sorry, Frank. What are you?
Yeah.
Go ahead with your article, please.
A Missouri state senator is calling for the FCC to pull a radio station's broadcast license after a host on one of the station's shows used the N-word. State Senator Jamila Nasheed, a Democrat, told Fox 2 News in St. Louis that radio host Bob Ramenick's use of the racial slur is unacceptable. To call an individual out of their names and call African Americans the N-word is unacceptable. That's why I'm calling for the FCC to remove the station's license. Wow. Ramenick, who hosts Cool Killer Country, all with K's, on an AM station, said that his use of the N-word is protected by the First Amendment. Wow. So he...
yeah, sure it is.
Wow. So the show is KKK, and he uses the fucking N-word. Wow. And it's, Constitution said, I promise you, when the rap artists say the N-word, as soon as Chris Rock quits using the N-word, I'll quit using the N-word, he said. He also said that half of his listeners and callers are African American and insisted that he is not a racist, but is instead a realist. I've done more for a black community with my money. I can call you a killer. That doesn't mean you are, Roanoke said. They don't like what I say, so I'm racist. I paid $25,000 for people below the hill. I'm not a racist. I'm a realist.
Realist.
Thoughts, guys?
I don't know.
I wonder if he's related to Ninja and PewDiePie and Paul Logan.
I feel like you're not supposed to say that, so I don't care how much money you paid anyone, so...
Did you hear about that, Nate?
Who is Ninja?
He streams
He's a
Fortnite
YouTuber, right? Oh,
on
yeah,
Twitch.
he's a streamer. It's Twitch streamer.
Oh. Is he famous?
He
Or is he,
makes
like,
like
just-
$5,000 a day or some shit like that. Like,
So no.
Yes. You go on Twitch, he's like the main dude you'll see.
He's your ninja.
Couldn't he throw ninja stars? I might have
don't.
heard of him then. Okay.
This is the one I wanted to show, Doug. I should have. We were talking about the Switch. The game that was on Sega, Night Trap. It's coming to the Switch
Oh, snap!
for the 25th anniversary.
Shit, man.
If you remember the original game, it was like you were watching in real time, basically a break-in of a house that had a slumber party, and you have to set up all these traps to catch the people who are breaking in before they do harm to the girls.
That's kind of like Trapped.
Well, it was at the time. It was you use the CD-ROM on your Sega Genesis, so it was cutting edge and kind of it's a cult classic basically, and it'll be coming out officially for the Switch, which blows my fucking mind.
That's crazy.
I thought Doug might have comment on that, but he just kind of
bullshit.
Yeah, that's about all I got there. So that's all the interesting stuff I've got for the night.
All right, well, that's cool. Thanks for sharing us. I mean, we did start pretty late tonight because of the movie and everything, so...
Yeah.
I know you gotta get up for your dog. Did you know his dog has diabetes? That's why you have to get up in the morning for him, right?
Your dog has a case of the shugs. I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, it's okay. We're still trying to get everything under control.
Yeah.
She's having troubles, so that are related to, but that's all right.
Was that the one that was barking on the last show?
No, it was the other one. One of the other ones. We have 3.
Oh yeah. Did you hear about our dog died? Bella?
Yeah. You got my condolences, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, your childhood dog, right?
No. I was in college when we first got her as a puppy.
Oh.
We got her at 2005, I think. Yeah. So dogs don't live that long, man.
Well, see, my wife's dog, one of them she got in 05, and she was already like 3 or 4 then. So,
okay.
Yeah, we call her an old lady. She's a little dog, though. We got miniature schnauzer, giant schnauzer, and a Jack Russell.
Right. You're not a cat person, are you?
No, I'm a cat person. I'm wearing a cat T-shirt right now. Right meow.
Right meow. Meow. Yeah, I like dogs and cats and stuff, but I think the most we can have here is a cat, right?
No, you can have other stuff.
Well, you have they have dogs here, but they have to be like really little, like small.
Yeah, most apartments is like 25 pounds and under.
Yeah,
which is
it
like
can be a service animal, and there's no restrictions, and they can't do anything.
Oh, see, you're fine,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but
you could literally have a golden retriever, and there's nothing they can do.
Right.
A giant golden retriever.
honestly, I wouldn't do that to a dog though, because just because I've like I've never had like a pet or anything, so like I don't know how responsible I'd be with it. I'd probably get neglected.
We'll get you a fern and we'll put it on camera, and then when it dies, we'll know you shouldn't get a pet.
I'll get one of those fake.
Yeah, an
ferns.
IKEA plant.
Yeah, IKEA plant that I make fun of all the time.
Did you see that meme that's like, I've had this plant for like a month and I've been watering it and shit and just found out it's fake?
Aw. That's so true.
Who was that? A YouTuber or whatever? They had that fake plant in his computer.
Hmm?
I thought we did a battle station where there was like a fake plant. It was like an all white build, and it was, it was on top of that basement shroud or whatever.
Yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about. It was like a IKEA plant because everyone has 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. I don't think does Jay have that on, like, did we ever see one on his setup, or like, I haven't seen it on Barnacle*'s desk or whatever. He has those giant TV dinner.
Yeah, he has a 12-person dinner table and food service trays.
Right.
But I mean, you need it with 50-inch monitors. I got one monitor and it takes up the whole fucking desk, so I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. His is just like, I mean, he did videos and stuff on how to turn them pretty much into monitors where they're the same thing pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I still watch the Tech Talk and stuff. I try to, but I just feel bad for Barnacle*'s because he was such a big guy on YouTube,
Well, he's got those health problems now.
He's pretty much doesn't make videos anymore. I mean, he does like the morning streams or whatever, some shit.
Yeah, he gets up and him and his son do Twitch, I guess.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do videos anymore? He doesn't do videos anymore?
Not really, no. I mean, like, he'll do something on he'll go to like a 3D printing like maker show or something, with his 3D printing buddies or something.
Yeah, the last I saw was like he had that car accident. He like vlogged about like getting the car out of the ditch.
Yeah, he'll do a vlog like, "Hey, I'm dieting now," and then another vlog is like, "Yeah, I kind of gave up on dieting. I'm trying to do this instead or something."
Right.
Because I mean, he's had multiple problems, like like his health problems and mental health problems. I guess wasn't he like fighting with depression or something?
I don't know. And then he like got that accident and that he had something wrong with his fucking leg, and I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because I remember I seen a video where he was doing that. Have you ever seen those things where you get into like a bathtub and it, like it prevents you from like having any kind of senses or anything?
Oh yeah, sensory deprivation tank.
Yeah, that's what it's called, sensory deprivation tanks. Where it's like you get in this like salt water or whatever.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's basically they say you see shit.
Yeah, because you go crazy pretty much from not. It's like being in a hole in prison or something, right?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Nah, that's cool.
Nah. But
anyway, it's like 2 a.m, guys, and
yeah.
Okay.
You should probably GTFO.
Yeah. So, thanks for having me, guys. It's been real.
It's been
real something, right?
Yeah, real long, like my dong.
My penis is 11 inches around. Think about it. Yeah.
Why? I don't want to think about
it. Anyways, thanks for coming on. Boobs. Guitar riff, right?
And we're clear. Right? We're clear.
Face reveal,
Almost.
Nate.
Face reveal. I chopped his head off.
Give me back my head, you bastard.
No.
Aw.
Okay. I'll throw the spike part at you.
Ow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.